Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. I'm Chet Yoder, and it's time for another exciting edition of Shreveport Mudbugs hockey, as tonight the Mudbugs will begin a two-game series against the New Mexico Ice Wolves. We're so glad to have you with us here for the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. And the Mudbugs tonight are looking for, obviously, more consistency, and that's something they will look at here at George's Pond in Hirsch Coliseum as they continue their season-long homestand here at the Hirsch. And the Mudbugs took 2 out of 3 from the Wichita Falls Warriors. They won Friday by a final score of 7-3. Then they were able to squeeze out a 3-2 win on Saturday before dropping a 2-1 decision against the Wichita Falls Warriors. But they took 2 out of 3 from the hottest team in the league, so they feel good about that. But obviously, they do have room for improvement, and they didn't like the way, obviously, the series ended with the Warriors. And obviously, there was a lot going on that ended in a scuffle and obviously fan interaction and guys getting on top of the logo. And we talked to Coach Soupy about that and got his thoughts on what occurred after last Sunday's game. And we will have that for you in just a little bit. Mudbugs currently sit in second place in the South Division. Lone Star won last night. They now have played 3 more games than Shreveport. So the Brahmas with 49 points, the Bugs at 48 points in second place. Then you have the Amarillo Bulls at 45 points in third place. The Wichita Falls Warriors in fourth and final playoff spot at 41 points. Then the Ice Wolves, who are looking to grab a playoff spot, they're 16 points out. And they've also played 4 more games than the Warriors, so they're going to have to get on a run soon if they are to make a run for a playoff spot. Then you have Odessa in last place with 20 points. They have lost their last 8 straight. It's the Mudbugs and the Ice Wolves, game 1 of this 2-game series. We'll talk to head coach Jason Soupy Campbell after these messages. This is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show, and you're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications, ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to bayoublasters.com.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport-Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA, SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522. Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Game one of this two-game series between the Mudbugs and the New Mexico Ice Wolves, and we're in the midst still of this longest homestand of the Mudbug season, and we're joined by head coach Jason Soupy Campbell. And Coach, I wanted to ask you about last Sunday. It was at the end of a 3-3, and it looked like a scuffle kind of broke out after the game, and obviously these things have happened before. Is that something that's addressed? Do you want your team to maybe hold their composure in that spot, maybe act with a little bit of sense of more civility of some sort after a contest like that?
Well, yeah, you do, but at the same time, you're not going to leave anybody hanging out there by themselves. And if guys are going to disrespect our logo on the ice and start tapping their sticks in the middle of something that we do as a team, you talk about disrespect. That's disrespectful. Now, again, it's where we're at, right? Like, we got two teams on the ice. Teams hang out there, whether they're at home or on the road. There's certain things they may do as teams, and other teams respect that more than others. And I don't think they really respected what we were doing to salute our fans the other night. And then things obviously went where they went. So our guys are just kind of sticking up for our logo, our teammates, and our fans, and that's all there is to that.
When you talk about the effort, a 3-3, it's a day game. Those day games are always a little tricky. How'd you feel about your team's effort?
We always work hard. Sometimes we're just not working smart. So I thought our effort was there. Too little, too late. I thought we really poured it on there, maybe the last 8 minutes or so, and really started taking it to them a little bit, generating more offense, getting into the areas of the ice that we need to do to get second, third chances to score goals, or somebody in net front, so the shot from the point can go in and stuff like that. So, but you just can't do that 8 minutes out of a hockey game, and that's what I mean. We're working hard, but sometimes we're not working smart, and therefore guys are on different pages, and there's nobody's connected out there, so it's hard to work hard as individuals and in different directions.
I don't mean to pinpoint anybody, but I wanted to ask you about Austin Brimmer. It's a guy that I haven't really asked you about in a long time, and he hasn't scored a goal since the injury. Has he been a different player? Because is there any concern over Austin Brimmer and the drought he's been on?
No concern on our side. Now, as a player, we've talked to him and he's talked to us, and he wants to score goals, he wants to get points, but for us, him getting a lot of points isn't the player that he needs to be for us. He needs to be that big body that nobody can take the puck away from, hard in the corners, great net front presence. Don't be worrying about making skilled moves. Just protect pucks and make strong plays with it, and then the points will come. If he plays his game that way, the points will come, and he can't evaluate his game just on points alone, because he's more valuable than just points.
Factoring in the 3-3 that you guys endured last weekend, how's practice been this week?
Practice has been good. A lot of teaching again, kind of back to some basics and reevaluating some stuff that we're doing, and some practices went a little long, but that's just due to teaching. Guys worked out hard off the ice, and we were just trying to prepare for a hot New Mexico team after putting a good beating on Amarillo, and Amarillo 6-1. So we need to make sure we're prepared for these guys. They can do some damage if the door's open for them.
Is that tricky? Because now you're coming off an emotionally taxing series against Wichita, and then you're going to have that South showdown next week against Lone Star with Dan Wildfong. It's all that fun and games, and then you kind of got that New Mexico in between series. Does that concern you a little bit of a trapper weekend here that you guys can't fall into?
I mean, if you really sit back and think about what just happened, what we're going into next week, then we're not really focused on this weekend, right? Which it can happen, right? It can happen, and for us, it hasn't happened from a coaching staff. Our focus was New Mexico and preparing for this weekend. So, I mean, if the guys are thinking that, I hope they're not, because then that means they're not prepared for New Mexico. So our main preparation was New Mexico, and for me, it's every game you get to play, the game of hockey. You're working on your team getting better and preparing no matter who the opponent is.
What do we know about New Mexico? We haven't seen them in a little while, and how do you guys match up against them tonight?
Their goaltending's rock solid. When I'm watching them against Amarillo, their transition game looked good, it looked quick. They have a couple big bodies out there that can play physical. They've got a great mix really of size, skill. Some guys that are real smart hockey players, and their goaltending is usually outstanding against us. So we should be in for one hell of a weekend, and I hope we're prepared.
What do you got to see out of your team as far as a big key tonight?
I want to see us play like a lot better in our D zone. Okay. I just want us to be so sound in our D zone, and from there, that if we're not in the D zone for very long, then we can go on offense or get a decent change and get some fresh legs out there. I just feel like we've been getting caught out there and long shifts and stuff like that, and I think a lot of it has to do with us spending 20-30 seconds in the D zone and then coming out trying to play offense, and then we have nothing left in the tank. And so I really want to see us dial in our D zone coverage tonight and put a good show on there.
The most important question I have for you, Coach. A lot of people couldn't recognize you behind the bench last week, including Ms. Karen Mitchell, and most importantly, our Director of Scouting, Michael Gratton. Are you letting the hair grow out a little bit, Coach?
Oh, yeah. I'm letting her grow just a little bit. I broke my clippers, actually, and I just haven't gotten a new pair. And I don't know. We'll see where it goes.
Coach, thanks for the time, and good luck tonight.
Thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. Now time for the Whataburger starting lineups, just like you like it. First for the New Mexico Ice Wolves. Head coached by Phil Fox. Assistant coaches Jared Brown, Kyle Fulmer, and Ben Danford. At left wing will be number 23, Jackson Willie. At center will be number 10, Michael McCosh. And on the right wing will be number 22, Taylor Ewing. On defense will be number 5, Brandon Holt, and number 71, Joe Prouty. In net will be number 5, Benny Halaz, and this is a guy that they have gone back to time and time again, and they like him. The numbers on Benny Halaz, 5-4 with a 2.63 goals against and a .914 save percentage. Your Whataburger starting lineups for Jason Shoopy Campbell, Shreveport Mudbugs. Associate head coach Rich Perrant, development and operations Gavin Morgan, and honorary assistant Chris Lane. At left wing will be number 15, Dawson Sherino. At center will be number 17, Braden Dorfman. And on the right wing will be number 21, Austin Brimmer. On defense will be number 32, Chris Hedden. And number 4, Davis Gockler. In net from Tonawanda, New York, will be number 30, Cole Hudson. Hudson 13-4 with a 2.17 goals against and a .924 save percentage. He was great in his last time out, probably one of the best games he's had in a long time, as he stopped 35 shots out of 37, including big-time stops in the shootout. And he's playing in front of his mom, dad, brother, and sister as he celebrates his 21st birthday tomorrow. So glad to have you with us. Those are your Whataburger starting lineups, just like you like it. Mudbugs in their special superhero-themed jerseys. They are in the theme of Spider-Man. You can see it, a little bit of a kind of a cobweb up from front with the black and gray mix with the Mudbug logo in the middle. They'll skate from left to right. The New Mexico Ice Wolves in their red and white and yellow jerseys with the Ice Wolves in front. Mudbugs ready to go. I hope you are ready to go for a Friday night here for Puck Wars in the theme of Star Wars here at George's Pond in Hirsch Coliseum. So glad to have you with us. Now we ask you please rise wherever you may be for tonight's national anthem. That was the very lovely Carl Fortenberry who sings tonight's national anthem. And we are glad to have him with us to serenade us with that special tune. Mudbugs looking off to a great start here. They have struggled with slow starts really for most of the season, and they're looking to be better tonight. David Brazil at center ice to take care of some ceremonial puck drops with Jackson Willie, one of the leaders on the Ice Wolves. Mudbugs had a long week of practice, a couple of 2-hour ice session types of days just to get prepared. And they will look to grab win number 23 on the season. A little bit early this evening at 7:09. We might be able to drop the puck a little bit earlier than 7:11, which kind of shocked me at the pace of tonight's opening sequence. It'll be Braden Dorfman and Michael McCosh for our Landers opening puck drop. Puck is dropped, battled, and won there by New Mexico. McCosh will mail it back on over to Holt, who grabs it behind the cage. He'll swing it around to the far corner there to Prouty. Prouty will pelt it back out to center as he gets hit hard into the far corner there by Sherino. Now play to the left wing, picked up there by McCosh. He'll work it in now, squeeze it in behind the cage of Hudson. Battle for it now. Going on there, Dorfman. Dorfman couldn't spin it off. That's Jackson Willie with the puck. He'll throw it to the left corner. Now that's Holt now through the high slot, bounces around to the point. Now off the stick of Gockler, it goes into the near corner. Gockler playing in front of his mom, dad, brother, and sister, who all made the trip. Now off the stick there of Brimmer as the puck now rolls into the New Mexico zone. Now played back out to center. It's Willie. He'll whack it in toward the net, a bouncer. Easily gloved down there by Hudson, and he'll cover it up for a faceoff. His first period tonight brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Watt at 318 219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. It is Puck Wars night tonight, so a lot of Star Wars themed festivities as that bouncer goes on net, and Hudson's got to grab it out of midair. Off the initial faceoff win there by former Mudbug Alex Gomez. It'll be Gomez and Vermaelen. Faceoff won there by Vermaelen off the far side. Weber will bounce it off the far side boards back into the New Mexico zone. Now sealed up. Puck dumped back into the New Mexico zone. Played back out to center. Heidi will grab it. Heidi from the far side in front of the Mudbug bench. Off the stick now. Procopio, and he'll love tap this baby into the Ice Wolf zone. Now played around to the near corner. It goes now battling for it there is Procopio. Played back to the right point. He'll rail it in. He tried to find the stick of Heidi on the pinch. Now taken away there by New Mexico's. That's Jeff Hutchinson from the far side. Played up ahead now. Nikolai Dulac lined up with Gomez and Joey Larson. Off the far side boards. Oh, hard hit there. Sanum gets hit hard. Sanum playing his first game against the team he played for the last couple of seasons. Now played there by Steele. Steele thrown toward the net. Stick save made there by Halaz. Now a shot through traffic from the left point there by Metcalf. Hard hit now along to the near corner. Griffin Sanum, who left New Mexico to play for Shreveport, I'm sure, has a target on his back amongst the Ice Wolf players. Now along to the far middle of the ice, there is Becker. He'll bang it into the Mudbug zone. To the far corner it goes. Play, quick shot, stick save, and a glove grab there by Hudson. A lot of room there for Hansen, who came in through the slot, who rifled one toward the net. Nice save made there as Hudson covers up for a whistle. Face-off now in the right wing circle to the left of Hudson. Face-off won there by Hansen. He'll work it back up top to the point. Now it kind of dings around to the near corner. Now played there by Nicholas Javier. He'll jolt it in there for Bayless and Hansen. This is the line now from the left point. Holt now will loft it in behind the cage. Wraparound chance. Stick save made there by Hudson. Now from the far side, little bevy of traffic there. Taken away there. Now Bunting grabs it. Sean Bunting to the right side there to Fetchko. Fetchko will flip it around, knock it around now to the right corner. Fetchko tries to hold it around. Now around the roulette wheel. It goes all the way down. All the way back into the Mudbug zone. Picked up there by Hedden, the Kalamazoo native. Stretch pass to the near side there to Dorfman. Hard hit to the near half wall. Dropped off there to Fetchko. His pass broken up there by number 13, William Howard. Played back out to center. Howard lined up with Bentley and the former Mudbug, Evan Carroll. To the far side it goes now to the near side over to Heidi. Heidi now up across to the far side there to Sherino. Gains the blue line, left side. Drop back to Brimmer. Throws it toward the net. He shot it wide of Halaz. Now swung, hard hit along the boards, played back out to center. Losing his helmet there was Howard, and now back the other way, quick shot and a nice blocker save made there by Hudson from the near circle, and a tricky shot upstairs there by Dillian Bentley. 16:36 remaining here in the first period. I'm Chet Yoder coming to you live from Shreveport, Louisiana's George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. So glad to have you with us for game one of this two-game series. Face off to the right of Hudson. Face-off battle at one there by New Mexico. Played to the near half wall. Hutchinson throws it toward the net. Blocked in front there by Metcalf. Metcalf grabs it. Leads it up ahead there to Weber. Gains the blue line from the left side. He'll just drop it in there for Colson, the former Jackalope. Behind the cage now to Procopio. Gets sealed up pretty good. Now played back to the left point. Held in there by Colson. And played back out as it's just back out by center there by Willie. Now to the Mudbug zone. Willie just scrapes it in behind the cage of Hudson. Taken there by Colson. He'll swing it back up top now to Procopio. Played back out to center. And now puck just rammed back in there by Javier. Metcalf has it. He'll take a little U-turn back behind the cage of Hudson. As it's on his tail there is Joey Larson. Now to the right side it goes. Up along now over to Steele. Steele will slip it into the New Mexico zone. Hard hit there as Colson went down awkwardly. Played back out to center. Gockler's going to grab it. Gockler in front of the neutral zone, gains the red line and just kind of works it in and gets bumped off the puck there by Gomez. To the far side it goes, on over to Becker. Becker led it up ahead off the back heel of Sanum. And Sanum hits his man hard, and he did not appreciate it. That was number 4, Keegan Langenfeld, a couple of former teammates. Now to the far side it goes, off the stick now of Dulac, and it tips out of play for a break in the action. 15-13 to go here in the first period. So glad to have you with us. I'm Chet Yoder. Mudbugs will be back at it tomorrow night for Superhero Night. The first 500 fans get a mystery comic book. So come on out and come early. Get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Face-off won there by New Mexico's Makash. Now to the near side it goes, on over to Holt. He'll lead it up now from right to left. He'll now wing it into the far corner. Played there by Hedden. He'll bang it in behind the cage. Now to the near side there to Fetchko. Fetchko will fire it off the far side boards and back out to center. Picked up there now by Dulac. He'll drop it off to Holt. Holt now to the far side. Tied up there is Grant Morton, rather. Now to the far corner to the right of Halas. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. They'll slip it in behind the cage, but it's taken there now by Holt. Holt, the captain for New Mexico. To the near side, now to the right side. A little space for Hansen. Does a little toe drag around the stick of Gockler. Shot on goal. Stick save made there by Hudson. Now Bremer works it in from the left side. Bremer comes around the corner. Bremer throws it toward the net. Nice poke check there by Halaz. Now rattled off the near side glass back out to center. Brazil's going to grab it back on his own blue line. Now thrown back on over to Colin Doherty. Off the near side boards, the Gurney, Illinois. Up ahead there to Sherino. He runs into a traffic jam, but he's able to slap it in to the New Mexico zone. Held in there by Sherino. The left point, thrown toward the net. Sticks. Got tipped on, rather, on its way there by Jursev. He blocked it. He goes to the right corner. Played back now to the right point. That was Doherty. He rattles it in there for Bremer. He'll drop it off. They'll work a cycle in deep there to Sherino. Sherino held on a bit there from the right half boards. Quick shot there by Dorfman, and he whistled it wide from the high slot. Now taken away there now by Dillian Bentley. He'll cue ball it off the boards right back out to center. Hard hitting there. There's a fallen Mudbug thrown in front, batted around. Sherino went down really hard there at center ice there by Hutchinson. It looked clean. And now mishandled there off the stick in front there by Lynchnikov. That's Peter Lynchnikov. Now off to the near side boards. Procopio will drop it off there for Doherty. Up ahead there to Procopio. Procopio, a little space. Right wing circle, throws it toward the net. Blocker save made there by Halaz. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. Good pressure there by Sherino. And now it's taken back out. Rumbled up ahead there to Willie. Willie will outlet it up ahead there to Langenfeld. Langenfeld throws it toward the net. Nice right pad stop made there by Hudson. Now behind the cage of Hudson. Thrown back to the point. Here's a chance. Becker throws it toward the net. Easily paddled aside there by Hudson. Now along to the end boards. Willie along to the left corner. Played back low to high to Langenfelds. Now to the point. Becker a shot. Stick save made. Rebound chance. It rolls to the near half wall. Good pressure here by the Ice Wolves. To the left point. Langenfelds throws it toward the net. A little bouncer. Looked like Hudson wanted to go out and grab it. Now it kind of rests in behind the cage of Hudson. Got a fallen Mudbug. Mudbug's looking for a call. That was Metcalf. He's not going to get one. Now to the near corner it goes over to Vermanen. Vermanen will slip it off the near side boards back out to center. Willie will just cue ball it back into the Mudbug zone. Metcalf will drop it off there to Colson, and they'll settle things down for a tad. 8 minutes gone by here in the opening frame. Still no score over to Metcalf. Metcalf will mail it up ahead there to Sanum, the former Ice Wolf. To the near half wall, spins it around, now gets his stick tied up there by Holt. Now to the right point it goes. Battling for it there is Metcalf. He'll just kind of level it into the near corner. Now taken there by Steele. Steele behind the cage. He works it now from the far corner. Now he goes to the far half wall. Dropped it off, but wasn't expecting it there, was Joe Mack. He'll jolt it in, though, into the far corner. Mudbugs hold the zone. Good zone time and good period here with less whistles. Now blocked off. Hedden trying to hold the zone. Hedden holds the zone. Mack now play to the far circle. Oh, hard hit. Holtzen. Holt runs into Sanum as he goes down. Now off to the near side boards. Dulac off the far side boards back out to center. Taken there by Larson. Larson now will just ladle the puck in deep into the Mudbug zone. Fetched down there by Gockler, and the coming Georgia native will slow it down a tad. Now to the far side. 9 minutes gone by here in the opening frame. Gaining the blue line from the left side there was Mack. His drop-off pass was broken up as he tried to get it into Fetchko. Now to the far corner. Fetchko's got it thrown in front. Just behind the stick of Bunting, and the puck now rolls all the way down back into the Mudbug zone. Mudbugs in their Spider-Man themed jerseys. Now to the right side. Picked up there by Bunting. Dropped off there for McCormick. Now along to the near corner. Low to high. Back up top. Right point now to the left point. Brazil throws it toward the net. Stick save made there by Halaz. But Mudbugs, guys were tied up there. It was looking like Hutchinson and McCormick around that net. That net came off its mooring. There was no whistle. Bunting now blasted back in. Wholesale line change here for Coach Soupy. 10-10 to go here in the first. Not many whistles, so bear with us as I take a deep breath. Now behind the cage, waiting for it there is Hutchinson. Hutchinson now let it up ahead. Big burst of speed. Here comes Larson. Thrown to the net. Pad stop made there by Hudson. Controlled there by Dorfman. Now to the right side. Here comes Sherino. Racing up the ice. Trying to throw it toward the net. Stick save made through traffic. That was Brimmer trying to bang it home. Sherino works it around the far side boards. Played there now by Doherty. Doherty behind the wraparound chance. He scores! That was Brazil! He went around and he scores, and the Mudbugs on the board. And now Benny Halaz is arguing about something with a long discussion. We're going to get maybe a huddle. But for now, it's Mudbugs 1, New Mexico nothing. Halaz is asking for an interference call, and you see him pleading with Calvin Stace Alvarado there. Time of the goal, 10-21. The captain puts the Mudbugs out in front, 1-0. And now a long discussion. It was between Halaz and the lead official. And we'll get the call now. And now there's an official over to C. Harrington. There's a long discussion about this. Calvin Stace Alvarado and C. Harrington and Brendan Ass are your officials. Looks like it's going to be a clean goal. It's Brazil's third. And it gives Shreveport the early 1-0 lead. Boy, Brazil raced up the far side and just wrapped it around. And that's what Brazil and the Mudbugs need more of. Timely, heady goals. And Brazil's able to get his third. Boy, Brazil got one, the only one on Sunday. He has now 2 goals in as many games. Boy, how big the Mudbugs can be if they can get number 16 lighting the lamp like that. 1-0 lead for Bugs hockey. The goal is good. To the near side there to Holt. Holt now will just hammer it in to the far corner. Now to the far corner along the end boards. Colson has it. Braden Dorfman will get the lead assist. He'll get the only assist. Off the stick of Weber. No icing as it goes all the way down. Along to the end boards behind Halaz. Mudbugs with the early 1-0 lead. Procopio throws it toward the net. Blocked off there by McCosh. And now Jursev takes it. Oh, Weber runs Jursev down to the ice. Now to the right point. Colson has it to the near half wall. Puck now just slung in to the near corner, thrown in front. Mishandled. Good stick there by McCosh to cut off Weber's shot toward the net. Now to the near half wall, kept in there. Colson has it, thrown toward the net. Blocked off there by Jursev. And he will be able to rattle off the near side glass all the way down. Metcalf's going to grab it back into his own zone. On over to Joe Mack. Along to the right side. Steele tries to block it off. Now on it transition. Here comes Dulac. He gains the blue line from the middle. Thrown to the far side. Thrown toward the net. And a shot there by Larson. Paddled aside there easily there by Hudson. Played back out to center. And Hutchinson will pitchfork will pitchfork it in to the Mudbug zone. Gockler will grab it with 8:08 remaining in the first. 1-0 lead for Bugs hockey. Off the far side boards. Rolling in there is Hedden. Now played back to the left point. Gockler going to take a swing back into the neutral zone. He'll power it off the near side boards. Now back out to center. To the near side, Gomez thrown with the give and go off of Larson's stick. Now off the paddle of Hudson. Now to the right point. Thrown toward the net there by Joe Prouty. Gets blocked off the near side boards, but not out. Trying to find the stick of Sedlicek, who's checked in now for Coach Subi for the first time this evening. Now played back up ahead. McCormick dropped off there to Sedlicek. Sedlicek back to McCormick. Thrown through the slide. Mishandled as Bunting got his stick tied up there by Gomez. Now to the far half wall. Gomez will ring it off the near side boards back out to center. Bunting grabs it. And now McCormick trying to steal it. Back to Langenfelds. Langenfelds now will just whip it in to the Mudbug zone. Along to the far side. That's Brazil with the game's only goal. Kicked around a bit there by Brimmer. Brimmer has it. Brimmer now races in. Right swing shot there goes wide to the left point. Fanned on. Oh, boy. Brazil had to do it. He hooks his man. That's Javier who went down. And that's going to be a penalty on Shreveport. And that might have saved a breakaway for Javier. And the first choice personnel penalty kill will be on the ice after these messages. 1-0 lead for the Bugs thanks to David Brazil. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport-Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into Mudbugs hockey. David Brazil at 10:21 of the opening frame, assisted by Braden Dorfman, gives the Mudbugs a 1-0 lead, but David Brazil now in the box for, I believe, what is hooking on the captain. It is a slashing call. I don't know why. Thought it was a hooking call at 13:12. So a little bit interesting there, the call. Mudbugs PK a lot better at 11th in the league at 82.3%. New Mexico's Ice Wolves power play very good, 6th in the league at 20.2. Not bad. First choice personnel penalty kill on the ice now. Bentley has it from the left corner. Played back low to high to Langenfelds. Now to the right point it goes over to Larson. Now back to Langenfelds. Now to Dulac. Dulac now from the left wing. Thrown toward the net. It gets blocked there by Colson. Colson now kind of knifing it around but couldn't get it out. Now thrown off the far side boards. Played back to Larson. Mishandled. And Mack is able just to kind of sky it back out to center. Now Langenfelds kind of fanned and whiffed on the dump-in attempt. He'll go to the far side now as they'll reset. As Bentley throws it toward the net, took an awkward bounce toward the net. Save made there by Hudson as he gloves it down. .5:52 now remaining here in the first period. Shreveport 1, New Mexico nothing. Face off now in the right wing circle. .105 remaining now on Brazil's slashing call. Face off one there by New Mexico. Now play to the right point on over to Holt. Holt will swing it around now to the top of the point there to Becker. He'll drop it off there to Hanson. He'll work it in now to the near corner it goes. That is Javier. Now play to the left point there to Becker. Right side, one-time blast there by Holt. Goes wide. Rebound chance at the side of the net. Save made there by Hudson. He'll cover it up. Well, that was Javier trying to get it off the bounce. That's a heady play. Hudson able to seal it up with now 44 seconds remaining on the slashing infraction. Big hello to the Breezeal family. Tune tonight from Granville, Michigan. Glad to have Miss Kate, Coach Joel, of course, brothers Thomas and Michael. Lovely girlfriend, Miss Emily, with us as well. Hope the Breezeals are doing good. We missed you. The weekend of the snow and ice that hit was the weekend they were supposed to come in. So a little bit of bad luck for the Breezeals. They'll redeem themselves in April when they come down, hopefully. Becker now to the near half wall. Hansen has it. Hansen now kind of drifts back to the left point. Now he goes to the left wing. He'll drop it in deep there. Javier thrown around the far side. Mishandled there by Holt, but it was bouncing. Now to the left point. Becker drops it through the slot. Tic-tac-toe now. To the left corner it goes. On over to Hansen. His swing pass intercepted there by Weber. Weber now will scoot it back out, and he'll just throw it in off the near side corner. Now intercepted there by Joe Mack. Trying to take a shot with it. It was blocked, and this will just about do it as Breezeal's about to get back on the ice. New Mexico has the puck back in their own zone. Breezeal's out of the box. Holt will glide up the ice, and he will just gun it back into the Mudbug zone. To the left corner now to the near side. Chopped that there by Shannon. Back out to center. Now spun around. Willie's got it. Intercepted there by Sanum. Dropped off there to Sedlicek. They got a 2-on-1. Over to Steele. Steele throws it to the net. He scores! Garrett Steele with a rifling shot. Sedlicek able to feed it to him. Mudbugs 2. Ice Wolves nothing. Garrett Steele starting to heat up. Time of the goal, 15:35. Shreveport 2, New Mexico nothing. On transition, Sedlicek and Steele able to account for the game's second goal. Boy, this was the start Coach Zuppe was looking for. Boy, not much Halaz can do on that one. It is Garrett Steele's 7th from Sedlicek and Sanum as the former Ice Wolf able to pick up a point. A big hello to the Steele family. Obviously all tuned in tonight from Chelsea, Michigan. They made the trip last weekend, and they got a good one. Mudbugs took 2 out of 3. The only disappointing thing was the Mudbugs didn't sweep on Steele celebrating his 19th birthday. Other than that, all perfect. As we'll take a break in the action, we got a problem with the ice. Mudbugs 2, Ice Wolves nothing. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into George's Pond. Puck dropped. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Now to the near half wall. 2-0 lead for Bugs hockey on goals from David Breezeal and Garrett Steele. Off the far side boards, it rhymes a little bit. Mudbugs looking to continue this home cooking right now. McCormick dropped off there to Fetchko. Fetchko from the right wing. His shot gets blocked there by Prouty. It rolls now to the far half wall. Spun around now to the far corner. Fetchko will drop it in behind the cage. On over to the near corner it goes. On over to McCormick. McCormick now, hard hit along the boards. Mudbugs looking for a penalty. They're not going to get one. Fetchko in there. Fetchko works it off the balls. High slot. Quick shot there by Bunting. He shot it wide. Now to the right corner it goes. Spun around. McCormick bounced toward the net. Shoved aside there by Halaz as he throws it along the inboards and out of trouble. Now low to high to the left point. Brazil's got it. Brazil now. Far half wall. On over to Brimmer. Brimmer now goes to the point. He'll drop it off. He got tied up there a bit. There by Bentley. Now taken back the other way. Here comes Howard. Quick shot. Paddle save made there by Hudson from the right side. Now to the near half wall. Taken away there by Dorfman. The Nashville, Tennessee native will drop it off there to Heidi. Heidi now will wing it off the near side boards, and Dorfman will just drill it in to the New Mexico zone. Dorfman playing in front of his dad who made the trip. Glad to have Mr. Brian Dorfman with us. The rest of the Dorfman family tuned in from the Music City. A big hello to them. Off the stick now of Brimmer. Rolls in. Dorfman has it. Far circle. Quick shot. Tipped on net. It went wide off the stick of Sherino. Now to the right corner it goes. Intercepted there by Dulac. Dulac now races up the ice 2-on-2. As that pass broken up, as now Metcalf will ring it off the far side boards, and hard going down there is Sherino. He gets tied up there. Now stolen away. Sherino has it. Sherino comes in. He gets his stick tied up. He'll slap it in behind the cage. Vermanen will slow it down. There for Weber. Weber now will swing it in. And now tied up there was Gomez and Vermanen to the far half wall. And now to the point. That's Weber, a shot. Blocker save made there from Halaz on a shot there by Weber from the right wing. Now Metcalf will take a U-turn back. He'll kick it around off the near side boards. On over Vermanen, back out to center. Puck knifed back in there by Holt into the Mudbug zone, though. Now Vermanen has it. 2-0 lead for Bugs hockey with 90 seconds remaining now here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. We'll talk to Adam Colson, the newest Mudbug, off the far side boards. Mack in front of the Ice Wolves bench trying to work it around the stick of Holt. Stick tied up there. And now Hansen has it, and we got a whistle. It's like a hand pass, I believe, on Bugs hockey. We'll bring this face-off deep in Shreveport territory. Face-off now in the right wing circle. 1:15 remaining here in the opening frame. It is a 2-0 advantage for Bugs hockey. Face-off battle at, tied up, one there by New Mexico to the point now, to the left point there to Langenfelds. He'll rattle it into the near corner. Now to the near corner it goes to the right of Hudson, tie up along the walls. Gockler's there, played out free there by Hedden. Hedden now off the far side board, Steele will drop it off back out to center. Sandom's there. He'll try to work that puck, and now chiseled back into the Mudbug zone. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Here comes Gockler. Dropped off to Steele. Back to Gockler. Fires it toward the net. Right pass up. Rebound chance. Backhand and a blocker save made there by Halaz on Sandom's stick with 39 seconds remaining now here in the opening frame. This faceoff will stay deep in the New Mexico zone. Bugs 2, Wolves nothing. Goals by David Brazil at 10:21, and then Garrett Steele at 15:35. Mason McCormick to take the faceoff, the cheesehead from Verona, Wisconsin. Big hello to the McCormick family. Tuned in tonight. I've yet to meet those fine folks. Faceoff one there by Hansen behind the cage. Now battling for it there. Thrown in front. Intercept there by Langevitz. And now taken away there by Fetchko. Fetchko now near half wall. Drop it off there to Bunting. Now behind the cage it goes. The big bulky McCormick throws it to the near circle. Played back up top. Heidi able to hold it in. Oh, and he had to go back there was Brazil. He tried to read that play. 2-on-2 now. Far side there is Willie. Held up a bit there by Heidi. Played back out to center. McCormick will drop it off. 5 seconds. One last chance. Fetchko's got to throw it toward the net now. Now dropped out to Fetchko to the near corner. Tied up along the walls, and that'll do it. Your score after 1 period of play. It is the Mudbugs 2, the Ice Wolves nothing. Goals from David Brazil and Garrett Steele are your tally so far in this contest. Stick around for the Brookshire Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. We'll talk to newest Mudbug, Adam Colson, after these messages. Shreveport 2, New Mexico nothing. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA, SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show, joined by one of my newest favorites, Mudbugs Blue Liner, Adam Colson. First of all, Colson, thanks for the time. We appreciate you coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Just talk about, I guess, the mindset of, you're in Odessa Jackalope, you're getting ready for your game, and then how did the process go? Did you get called in before Odessa played and found out you got traded to Shreveport? Did you know it was coming down? Was it a surprise? Just talk about your thought process.
Well, it's kind of funny. I actually had my Gitch, which is like my Under Armour, on, and I got called into the office, and Coach said, like, you know what day it is? It was a trade deadline day, and said I was getting moved to Shreveport. And honestly, I was kind of happy about it. I knew Shreveport was a good team, and I knew a couple guys over here, so just was pretty excited after I got over the whole saying goodbye thing. But yeah.
Were you anticipating it? Because I knew Odessa was making moves before that, and it felt like maybe they were going younger. Jason Fortier wanted to kind of get a younger a team and maybe try to dump some of the veterans off the team. Did you know that was happening?
I didn't know at the time, but the night before that, another 2000 was traded, and then the night that I got traded, another two 2000s were traded. So it was kind of expected after the first night, but it was still made me a little upset. But
so now here you go. You joined the Mudbugs team, and it was actually kind of unique how you joined it, because we're playing pool in the hotel room, hotel lobby. All of a sudden we see a new guy. What was your first impression of the guys?
Oh, that was crazy. So when I got traded, I drove up to Amarillo to join the team. I got there about 1 a.m. and I snuck into one of the hotel rooms and jumped in bed with a guy I never knew. So it was a great way to welcome me to the team, I guess.
What was your overall impression of the guys? Did they welcome you in and all that?
Everyone was very welcoming. Coaches were great. The guys were even better. So I've felt nothing but at home here.
Did you play any past hockey with any current Mudbug?
I've played against a lot of them, playing youth hockey and up, and last year as well.
Anybody that you kept in touch with?
I had a bunch of the guys on Snapchat, so it was pretty easy to know them again.
Right. We're talking to Mudbugs blue liner Adam Colson. Through these first 6 games, what have you noticed about Shreveport and the way they play?
Workhorses. That's the best word I can think to describe them. You know, every night that these guys are going to come out, and even if they're not playing, their A game's not clicking for them, they're going to come out, their B game's going to be tough, physical, hard hockey, and we're always going to be the reliable team.
How different is this system that you've gathered in 6 games than Jason Fortier's system in Odessa?
I think this is definitely more hard-nosed. Like, you're not going to lose the battle. You're expected to win every battle. You're expected to play a hard, physical game, but there still is that room for creativity and being able to make plays to score goals and help your team score.
Last year, you hopped around a little bit in the North American Hockey League, and you've seen players do that. I've known Cole Hudson. He's gone through half the league that didn't want him. Now here he is excelling in a Mudbugs uniform. You've seen other teams do it. Mason McCormick, another story, who's bounced around the teams. Talk about the teams you were with, and was your confidence level ever shot just getting shipped around a little bit?
It's always a little discouraging when the team doesn't think you're good enough to be there, but I was on 3 teams last year, and it was a toll, definitely mentally, but I think I'm in a good spot now, and my confidence is high, so excited to build off that.
You were in Amarillo for half the season last year. That team was really good. Did that help you become a better blue liner overall?
Yeah, I definitely learned a lot there underneath Rocky, but it was a really good team that year, and it was fun being there.
Is it unbelievable just to think now we're kind of a year past that fateful COVID shutdown day, and now we're maybe slowly kind of turning that corner, because I think nobody really envisioned where they were and what was going to happen in the off season, and all you could do, I guess, was work out and try to get as much ice time, right?
Yeah, there wasn't much ice because I'm from New York, so almost all the rinks were shut down for most of COVID.
So what were you doing, just working out?
Yeah, we bought a squat rack in my house, and I was just working out every day. It was an interesting time, definitely, but I don't know, I'm just excited to be on this team and the chance at a Robbie for this year.
We're talking to Mudbugs blue liner Adam Colson here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. I want to talk about your dad. Your mom and dad and the dogs were here last weekend, and your dad has a hockey program. Talk about what he does.
He runs Junior Hockey Advisor. It's a pretty big social media platform now. He gives a lot of advice to developing players, youth hockey, the junior to college, and helps guide them along the way.
Obviously, he does help you along your way as well, right?
Definitely. My dad's a pretty big influence for me, but he usually lets me handle things on my own, and he's there for if I ever need advice, but he wants me to find my own path usually.
And how long did his hockey playing career go till?
He played hockey all the way growing up. He played hockey in the Marine Corps, actually, when they had the Marine Corps hockey team, and they go around playing colleges and stuff. So it was pretty neat. We still have some cool pictures there. He's actually the captain, too. So
when you were little, was it a little militant? Obviously, we knew you were going to play hockey, but was there any kind of that pressure growing up, a little, that you could remember?
I don't know about pressure, but there was definitely structure in my household, and my dad is big on doing the right thing, doing the things the right way, and making sure you don't stop until a task is completed. So definitely got some good lessons there from him.
So I'm going to ask you, so now you're from New York. Are you a Rangers guy, Islanders guy? I never kind of get the whole landscape of how that works.
I'm probably an hour from Buffalo, so I'm a Sabres fan through and through.
Okay.
They're having a tough go,
yeah,
so it's
join the Cole Hudson club there.
yeah, it's a tough team to root for, that's for sure.
You got to be happy about the Buffalo Bills. Promises season there.
Oh, of course. Super Bowl night was not this year, but I'm saying 50-50 next year.
That's Mudbugs blue liner Adam Colson. Thanks for the time and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you very much.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Special treat with us, a couple of Mudbug corporate partners, but dear friends of the Mudbugs organization, the Team Solon Foundation, and Ronnie and Bridget Peterson. Not only are they part of the Team Solon Foundation, they're billet families, they're game ice officials, and we'll get to more of that. But first, for the Team Solon Foundation, just talk about how this all got started, Ronnie.
Well, shortly after Solon passed in early 2019, we wanted to do something to honor his memory and also help the local hockey community. So we started the charity of Team Solon Foundation to help pay for kids in the local area to start playing hockey.
And talk about the big event that really kind of, I think we launched it, so to speak, was that deck hockey tournament last year. It seemed like you guys raised a lot of money, and obviously for a great cause.
Yes, the deck hockey tournament in 2019 was our biggest event and really our first event, and we're overwhelmed with the community support that we have gotten. Had a lot of great corporate sponsors in that and raised a lot more money than we ever thought was possible, which has translated into more kids playing hockey than we thought we were going to have.
And we have Bridget with us as well, and I wanted you to talk about the board because there's more than just you two that have done an outstanding job putting their hours of work in.
Yeah, we have Charlie Dew, who's been longtime family friends with us. Solon, she's an aunt to Solon, and she's our treasurer. We came up with this idea with her, and then we added Christy Lang, who was the most recent member, and then our last member is Stephen McNeil, kind of like another uncle to Solon. They put all of our ideas together and just kind of run with them.
I wanted you to ask you about this year because you weren't able to do the deck hockey tournament due to COVID. Were you able to kind of find ways to substitute that, and what'd you guys do?
Yeah, a lot of people that had pre-registered because it was heartbreaking to not have the tournament, but we've done shirts that should be in any time now, and then we're doing some hoodie orders and just kind of doing a few things here and there. But we have a good deal of.
What's been the overall response in trying to get help for kids that need help and that you're trying to help for hockey? What's been the overall response?
Well, we've had, as far as taking in donations, we've had incredible support even in the time of COVID when we hadn't been able to do much as far as taking in donations and getting money to be able to help kids. The hardest part that we're having right now is just getting our name out there so people know that this is available. That's why we're partnering with the Mudbugs this year. Got our name on the dasher boards. We really appreciate you helping us getting our name out there so people know that these scholarships are available so they can use them.
We're talking to Ronnie and Bridget Peterson from the Team Solon Foundation here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. And Ronnie, I wanted to ask you, away from the Team Solon Foundation, you guys decided to do some billeting, and I know that's something you guys have been wanting to do for a long time. You got one knucklehead, and you got one guy who's kind of grounded. You got Colin Doherty, who's bouncing off the walls, and you got Chris Hedden, who's probably the calm, cool cucumber. Is that the way it's been in the house between those two?
Oh yeah, they're both really great young men, but they are polar opposites. One who kind of keeps to himself and likes to just do his thing, and the other one who's a social butterfly and is always out going somewhere, doing something with somebody. But we couldn't be more blessed with the players that we have this year.
Bridget, I wanted to ask you about the billet experience, being a mom, to Miss Sammy, and now she has two big brothers, and is she able to have that relationship with the two boys and Colin Doherty and Chris Hedden?
Oh yeah, she loves annoying them. Whenever they're outside, she wants to be right in the middle of them. If they have other guys over, it's like, leave them alone, give them their space. But they're great. They'll go outside and shoot hockey pucks with her. There's a neighborhood that comes over, and if they see them out there, they're out there showing them how to use the sticks and shoot the puck, and it's a great experience for all of us.
How's the cooking been for two hockey players? I'm sure they have big appetites, and have you been able to introduce them to any kind of Louisiana cuisine?
We have. Colin is big into gumbo and jambalaya, but they tend to be grazers. They kind of eat here, an hour later eat again, so it's kind of getting on that schedule. Been an adjustment, but it's been good.
And I wanted to ask both of you, and I'll start with Ronnie. Was being a billet maybe one of the reasons why you scaled back being a game ice official? I've seen you there once in a while. I know Bridget stepped away from it, and I'll talk to Bridget in a minute about it. But was that the reason you guys kind of scaled back, because you guys wanted to maybe enjoy the game from a different perspective?
Well, I've always been kind of a on and off again off ice official, usually just helping out when they really needed somebody because somebody was out sick or on vacation or whatever. Usually I'm in the stands watching our daughter, so I wasn't able to always help. So that's kind of always my role, was just a fill-in guy when they needed somebody.
The one who's sorely missed, and I'm not going to lie, is every time I look down at every home game, I always used to seeing Bridget. I mean, probably since day one, since we started here in the North American Hockey League. And probably the most, comical thing is when you're frantically running towards the goal judge. And seemingly you've never gotten injured. But do you miss it, or is that something that you made that decision, like, look, I do want to step down this year. I want to enjoy the game from a different perspective. I'm a billet mom. What kind of went into the decision?
It was a hard decision to make. I loved it as a part of the game that I didn't know until the Bugs came back. But it was a decision that took a long time to consider, weighed my options. But I needed to scale back. I'm also going to school full time, so between that and with COVID happening and never knowing if my daughter was going to be in school, out of school, and we just wanted to enjoy the game from a different side again, be a fan again.
Before I let you guys go, what is the easiest way for somebody to reach out to you? I've been able to plug the Facebook page, and I know that's probably the best outlet.
Yes, right now the best outlet is just to message us on the Facebook page, just Team Solon Foundation on Facebook. Currently, I have purchased teamsolon.com, and we are working on a website. Don't know when that'll be live yet, but it's in the works. But Facebook page is the best way to get a hold of us.
Is there anything you wanted to add, Bridget, before I let you guys go? I really appreciate the time.
I just want to thank the Bugs for everything they've done. Tommy and Scott Musket and even Soupy have been great in our lives. They were great in Solon's life, and without them, Team Solon might not be as great as it is. So.
Well, thanks for the time, and we appreciate the partnership, and enjoy the rest of the season.
Well, thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you either as a small business owner or individual with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport-Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Shots on goal, 12-8 in favor of Shreveport, and they have a 2-0 lead thanks to David Brazil from Braden Dorfman at 10:21. And then at 15:35, it was Garrett Sneal's 7th from Lucas Sedlacek and Griffin Sanum. So glad to have you with us here as it's time for the second period, and it's brought to you by the DeFata and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. Big thanks to our 2020-2021 billets for everything they do. Miss Jean and Dennis Fisher, Leanne and Brian Bechtel, Harriet Bonnie, Zach and Jordan Choate, Levi and Charlie Dew, Jordan and Lindsay Gamble, Keith and Becca Gibbs, Mr. Jim Hacker, Spencer and Candace Hardy, Brian and Kristen Hill, Ed and Jennifer Horton, James and Amanda Meyer, Miss Karen Mitchell, Carlene Mudd, Martin, Carla Mueller, and Chucky Landry and family, Scott and Karen Musket, Ronnie and Bridget Peterson, Kyle and Paige Porter, Randy and Tanya Reeves, Casey Ryan and Dave Brigada, Amy and Trey Salters, Miss Tammy Sutton, and Mark and Shannon Weldon for all being proud billets of the 2020-2021 Shreveport Mudbugs. Hashtag love our billets. Mudbugs with the most dangerous lead in hockey, so they're going to have to make sure they take care of that. They'll be skating now from right to left with a 2-goal edge. Mudbugs yet to have a power play in this contest. Only one so far for New Mexico, and they came up empty. Face-off won there by New Mexico. Proudy's got it now. Intercepted, taken away there by Brimmer. Brimmer comes in now. High slot, quick shot, got slowed down there by Willie's stick. Now Willie able to tip it back out to center. He'll drop it on over to Larson. Larson now to McCosh. His shot gets fanned on. Now to the near corner. Ewing was looking for it. Now to the left point over to Langenfeld. Langenfeld throws it toward the net. Easily steered aside there by Hudson through traffic. Now railed around the near side boards. Brimmer will grab it. He'll bang it around. Now Brimmer with the old give and go. He'll rumble it in. He'll sling it in now to the Ice Wolf zone along the end boards. Good hit there by Brimmer to try to seal up possession of that puck. He'll drop it off now. Sherino, no-look shot toward the net. Right pad stop made there by Halaz. He saw it the whole way. Now to the near half wall. McCosh back out to center. Becker gains the blue line from the middle. Goes it through the slot off the stick of Brazil. Now played up ahead back to Weber. Weber leads the rush from right to left, and he comes in offsides. Get your tickets tomorrow night. It'll be Superhero Night here at George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. First 500 fans get a mystery comic book. And then these awesome superhero-themed jerseys will be auctioned off after tomorrow night's game. Give us a call at 318-636-7094 or log on to mudbugshockey.com. Face-off won there by New Mexico. Outside their own near blue line. Now to the far side it goes to the Langenfelds. He'll rip it into the Mudbug zone. To the near corner it goes. Now taken there was Larson. He tried to poke it toward the net. Now intercepted. Brazil will be able to jab it off the far side boards all the way down, and it'll be icing on Brazil and the Mudbugs. Your icings tonight brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. Face-off will come to the right of Hudson, who is a day shy of turning 21. 1:25 gone by in the second. Brought to you by DeFata and Associates. Won there by New Mexico. Played back to Becker. Becker throws it toward the net. It goes wide. Now to the far side of Vermaden. Able to poke it up ahead. Here's Weber. Far circle comes around. Big backhand shot. Save made. Rebound chance. And he just whiffed on the rebound chance. That was Weber. Good individual effort. Played back out to center. Big hello to the Weber family. They came down last weekend, and they slipped right past me. Mr. Ken and Miss Debbie, they're quite elusive at times. Now to the near corner it goes, tuning in from Coropolis, Pennsylvania. Heidi now gains the blue line, deep into the Ice Wolf zone, poked at and away there by Dulac. Now played to the right side, thrown toward the nets. Oh boy, that one kind of caromed off the stick of Becker toward the net. Halaz covered it up, and he will look for a whistle. 2:06 gone by here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. Mudbugs 2, Ice Wolves nothing. It'll be Joe Mack to take the face-off, the New Hudson native. New Hudson, Michigan. Face-off won there by Hansen. Now off to the near corner it goes. Slapped at there by Javier. It gets blocked there by Steele. Whiffed at there by Sanum in front. Now to the near corner. Kissed off the near side window. Caught there by Colson. He holds the zone. Now Colson gets his pocket pick, but he'll drop it into the near corner. Now worked in behind the cage. Sanum gets slowed down. To the far corner it goes over to Steele. Steele now will poke it up ahead. Now Sanum battling for it along the walls. Intercepted and taken there by Hutchinson. He'll throw it to the right side on over to Javier. As he tried to swing it in, got slowed down there by Joe Mack. Played back out to center. Mack will chisel it off the near side boards and in deep into the Ice Wolves zone. Coming off for a wholesale line change, the long change for both teams. Now to the near side over to Joseph. He'll drop it on off to Hutchinson. Hutchinson now carries the puck into the Mudbug zone from the right side. Now works it in, gets bumped hard off the puck there by Bunting. Intercepted and taken there by Hedden. Hedden will take the loose biscuit off the stick now. McCormick, they're onside through the slot. Turnaround. Oh, unable to get a good shot on there was Fetchko as the puck was kind of off his stick. Now to the near corner it goes, deep into the Ice Wolf zone. That's Fetchko trying to flip it back up top. Trying to work it off the walls. McCormick's in there now, battling for it there with Javier. Now the puck just skied back out to center. That's a good job there by Dillian Bentley. Back out to center. Hedden gains the blue line. Route right back from the left side. Thrown through the high slot. Bunting has it. Thrown toward the net. Couldn't get much on it. It was slowed down there by Jursev. And the puck now rolled all the way down the length of the ice. It'll be an icing call on New Mexico. 3:59 gone by here in the second. It is a 2-0 Shreveport lead. Be sure to follow the Mudbugs on all your social media outlets, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram at Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Face-off now deep in the right wing circle. To the left of Halaz. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Now to the right point. One-time blast there by Brimmer. And a right pad stop made there by Halaz. Brazil throws it toward the net. Tipped on. It was a save made there by Halaz. He had Dorfman in front. Now played back out to center. Uh-oh. We got a penalty coming up. Looks like a holding infraction. And it's going against New Mexico. And the Mudbugs will go on the man advantage for the first time this evening. It comes at the 4:14 mark. None too pleased about the call. Is William Howard. Mudbugs power play has seen better days. It's been a while since they've been able to really get on a consistent good stretch. They're 20th in the league at 13.6. New Mexico's PK not all that great, 18th in the league at 80.2. Mudbugs power play brought to you by AEP Swepco. Thrown back to the point. Fetchko's got a little space. Now he kicked it around a bit near half wall. He has it. Now delved in deep, thrown in front, one-time blast. He fanned on it, that was Hedden. Now through the slot, quick shot, score! McCormick, top shelf, where the ladies hide the fine wine. Brilliant feed from Mack, and McCormick delivers. Power play tally. Mudbugs 3, Ice Wolves nothing. What a rocket of a shot by the cheesehead, Mason McCormick. Time of the goal, 4:28, and that's got to feel good because it comes on the man advantage. A department the Mudbugs are trying to get better at, and they think they're slowly getting there, slowly but surely. Mason McCormick helps with the cause as he picks up the third tally of the contest. For McCormick, goal number 6 on the season. And the Mudbugs now are in front 3-0. I believe Joe Mack will get one assist. We'll see who gets the secondary helper. I wasn't sure who was there. But it comes early in the second. And the Mudbugs are in the driver's seat. I will say, however, New Mexico was able to score 6 against Amarillo last Sunday, so I would not put anything past them. And I'm sure that memo was sent from Coach Soupy right now. Do not want to get complacent. Well, it's got to feel good for McCormick. Working hard day in and day out. Able to earn his 6th on the man advantage. All brought to you by AEP Swepco, powering that goal for us. And Mason McCormick's goal is your State Farm Drive of the game, brought to you by Ben Tolis from State Farm. Get the best car insurance by giving him a call at 318-688-1522. So Hedden and Brimmer get the assist. I thought Mack was there. That was rather Hedden, my mistake. I want to get the Kalamazoo, Michigan native mixed up. Now the puck floated back into the Ice Wolf zone there by Vermanen. Goes all the way down to the near corner. So Brimmer and Hedden now to the point. Assist on McCormick's 6th. And now dancing through the near circle there is Colson. He'll now lay it in. Now worked in behind the cage there for Weber. Weber now from the far half wall. Kind of chopped that, slapped that there by Colson. Now blocked off. Penalty coming up to Shreveport. Now from the right side. Worked in there and slung in there by Dulac. Touched up there by Metcalf, and we'll get the call. It's going to be Vermanen. A high sticking infraction. Second man advantage for New Mexico. It's a big one for them, down 3-0. Uh-oh, wait a minute here. Oh, they got the wrong guilty party, as Dorfman is the guilty party. McCormick's 6th from Brimmer and Hedden, once again officially at 4:28. New Mexico without Spencer Rudrud. That's one of the driving machines of this Ice Wolves offense. Now to the point, Holt to the far circle. Picked up there by Hansen. He'll settle it down now to my right. To the far corner. Hansen stick handles from the far half wall. Now to the point. On over to Becker. Now played back in deep. Thrown across. Miss and fanned on there by Holt. It was bouncing on him. He had a lot of space from the near circle. Now back the other way. Joe Mack will slap it in to the far corner. Tied up there by Weber, trying to kill off some more precious seconds. Boy, Weber's so good at creating trouble. Now to the far side, the captain Holt. Up ahead there to Hansen from the right side. Worked in near there to Javier. Along to the near corner to the left of Hudson. To the left of Hudson. Off the far side, Bortz. Vermanen, a little space, a room to run. 2-on-2 if they hurry. They got Procopio. Vermanen comes in left side. He'll just drop it in and kill off some more precious seconds and tie it up along the walls. Down to 55 seconds remaining now on Dorfman's high sticking infraction. This penalty kill brought to you by First Choice Personnel, a proud corporate partner for so many years of our Mudbugs penalty kill unit. Boy, New Mexico taking off some sweet time on this power play. This is a gift right now as we're down to 35 seconds. Langenfeld now able to lug it up the ice. He'll now whisk it into the Mudbug zone. Taken away there by Gockler. He'll drop it off there to Joe Mack, and he'll just able to kind of trickle it back out to center. That's good enough. Dulac now dished to Langenfelds. Now up ahead there to Larson, gaining the blue line. Drop back to Gomez. Gomez near half wall, swings it back up top. It gets blocked. Now low to high, mishandled there by Langenfeld, back out to center. That'll just about do it. with 12.5 remaining in the second. 5 seconds left. Dorfman ready to get out of the box. Poke checked away. Taken away there by Joe Mack. And now Dorfman was out of the box, but he couldn't take off with it. And now all the way down, this puck goes. Halaz will get out of his cage off the near side boards. Now Dulac intercepted. Coming around there is Dorfman, and he got his stick tied up. That's a good poke check there by Langenfelds. Back the other way now. Bentley comes in, drops it off to the far corner. He'll now wagon wheel it around to the far side. Hard hit there as Morton, he mails it in behind the cage. Far half wall, low to high. Quick shot, smothered up there by Hudson on a shot there by Hutchinson from the left point. 11:48 remaining here in the second. We got a break in the action. The goal from Mason McCormick on the power play has extended the Shreveport lead to 3. It's 3-0 in favor of Bugs hockey. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back into Mudbugs hockey. It is a 2-0, or rather 3-0 Mudbugs lead. The Mudbugs hockey squad brought to you by the Team Solon Foundation, which is a nonprofit organization that offers scholarships for kids to be able to play hockey in the Shreveport-Bossier area. They were founded in the memory of Solon Peterson to help spread the love for his love and passion for hockey. Solon was a goalie in the Mudbugs youth hockey organization who dreamed one day for playing for the Mudbugs. The organization helps with league fees and provides gears for those who want to play. It's their mission to help every kid be able to play the greatest game. Find them on Facebook at the Team Solon Foundation. 3-0 lead for Bugs hockey. Face off to the right of Hudson. 11:48 remaining in the second, brought to you by DeFada and Associates. Face-off battle at. That face-off was won there by Joe Mack. Off to the near side boards, played back out to center. Oh, trying to take off with it. There was Sedlacek. It got caromed back into the Mudbug zone. Mishandled there by Steele. Taken away there by McCormick. Thrown across. Intercepted there by Hedden. Good stick there by Hedden. Now thrown up. It got blocked. Intercepted. Sedlacek spinning around with it. And he will just twist it back on over to Hedden. Hedden now comes across the red line, gains the blue line. Here it comes now from the near half wall. Now worked in deep along the end boards, battling for it. Now taken back out to center. A little room to run. Langenfelds comes across. Quick shot block. Good job there by Colin Doherty, the Gurney, Illinois native. To the far corner it goes. Tied up there was Willie. Mudbugs trying to grab it. Oh, that puck bounced toward the net. It went wide of Hudson, now to the near corner, thrown toward the net, intercepted there by Hedden. Now back out to center, bounced around, and it's an icing on New Mexico. Your LED for Life winners for predicting David Brazil would score first in the game. Congratulations to Matt Nelson, one of our most dedicated Mudbugs fans tuned in at home, and Miss Lindsay Gamble are your LED for Life winners. To redeem your prize, you have to go to the next home game and come on out to Swamp Shack to redeem your prize. $20 off, a $20 gift card for the Swamp Shack. Any Mudbugs gear, $20 off. That puck rolls toward the net. Stopped there by Hudson. Congratulations once again to Matt Nelson and our lovely billet mom of Mr. Connor Gato. One, Miss Lindsay Gamble, who I am not sure is at the game. I looked across the rink, and I don't see the lovely redhead from the point now. Quick shot there by Morton. Goes wide. My eyes might be failing me, though, because they might have changed seats. They usually have normal seats across from where I directly look at. Now bunting off the far side boards. Puck now kind of steamrolled toward the net, It's stopped there by Hudson. That was a far side shot there by Willie from center ice. 10:19 remaining here in the second. Brought to you by DeFata and Associates. Shreveport 3, New Mexico nothing. This is Puck Wars night. Tomorrow, Superhero night. First 500 fans coming into the building get mystery comic books. Give us a call at 318-636-7094 to log on or get your tickets or log on to mudbugshockey.com. Now off the near side boards. Tied up now. Loose puck taken there by Dorfman. Dorfman now will ram the puck in deep, but it gets the protective netting behind Hala, so that faceoff should come out of the New Mexico zone. A big hello to the Brimmer family tuning in tonight from Canada. Glad to have them with us. I hope all is well and things are getting better in the lovely places in Canada because they have been on strict COVID lockdown for a while. Things have certainly gotten better here in Louisiana. We've moved into phase 3 thanks to our awesome governor, John Bell Edwards. Little lofter. Glove down there by Halaz, drop down. He's had conversations with the Mudbugs front office, and things have gone over well, and he's been full support of the organization and everything we've done, and can't thank our state governor more. He has done an outstanding job. Weber will whack it back out to center now in front of the Ice Wolves bench. Now Weber kind of glides back. Fans, boy, the ice a little tough right now. They cannot get handles on those pucks right now. Cycled back in behind the cage of Hudson. There by Larson. Now Metcalf off to the near side. Chop that. Procopio all the way down. Langenfeld's going to grab it. It'll be icing on Shreveport. Down to 9:01 remaining here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. This faceoff will be deep to the right of Hudson, who's been steady Eddie when he's needed to be. Uh-oh. Well, that faceoff was won by Shreveport, but dangerously in front of Hudson's cage. Now rammed but not out. New Mexico holds his own, rolls toward the net, taken away there by Metcalf, intercepted there by Gomez. Near corner, Gomez kind of working it in deep, intercepted there by Procopio, back out to center. Now Langenfeld will lead it up ahead there for Gomez, fires it toward the net, glove save made there by Hudson, and he'll cover up on the rebound. It was a difficult save there by Hudson, able to kind of corral it upstairs. Oh, very happy birthday to Billet Dad, Mr. Zach Choate, and Meredith Townley. Face off now to the right of Hudson once again. Joe Mack to take it. Big hello to the Mack family. Tune in tonight from New Hudson, Michigan. Of course, Miss Jennifer, she runs a tight ship there with the Mack family. Does an outstanding job, though. I thought the Mack twin boys were more than she can handle. She's got more kids than that. She's a superwoman. Now to the near corner, worked in deep into the Ice Wolves zone. Loose puck taken away there by Becker. To the far side, Gomez gets slammed hard. Now back out to center. Now worked in deep, McCosh thrown toward the net, it gets blocked. Out of the far side, Peter Lynchnikov, the extra forward tonight. Back up top, Becker able to hold the zone. He bangs it in deep. Willie now will whack it in behind the cage. Lynchnikov, his pass broken up there by Gockler. Now loose puck now along to the right corner. Now taken away there by Head, and he'll swing it around to the far side. He'll dish it back on over to Gockler. Gockler has it. He'll outlet it up ahead to the ice, up ahead to Sanum, and the puck now is just banged into the Ice Wolves zone there by Gockler as they come in for a line change, or come off for a line change, rather. Taking his time, that's Jeff Hutchinson to get things set up. To the right, off the stick of Evan Carroll, the former Mudbug. Now drop back there to Heidi. Heidi's going to take a swing off the near side boards. Intercepted there by Carroll. Carroll tied up there with McCormick. Now along to the end boards. To the far side it goes. Howard. And now intercepted there by Brazil. He's got a goal tonight. Up ahead there to Bunting. Comes around the far side. Gets banged hard into the boards there by Hutchinson. Now to the far side. Held up a bit. Was Bunting. Now played back all the way down. Chasing after there is Heidi. It'll be icing on New Mexico. Your icings tonight brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Beer, sports, wings. What more do you want? Buffalo Wild Wings, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. Face off now in the right wing circle. Face-off won there by New Mexico. Now to the near corner it goes. Brimmer trying to hold the zone. He does. Now to the near, played back to the point. Oh, I thought Brimmer held it in. He didn't. Now intercepted. Here comes Bentley back the other way. Comes around, stick tied up. Good stick tie up there by Heidi. The puck rolled toward the net. Now kissed off the near side window. Brimmer couldn't handle it. Puck got laced back into the Mudbug zone. Now broomed over to Brazil. Off the near side boards, up ahead there to Dorfman. Now to Brimmer, back to Dorfman, gains the blue line, right side to the point. His pass broken up there by Hansen. Oh boy, trying to take off with it there was Bayless. Now played up ahead there to Sherino, off the near side boards, in deep, into the Ice Wolf zone. Slowed down there by Holt. Now a centering feed there by Sherino, got slowed down there by Javier. Quick shot there by Metcalf, blocked in front there by Morton from the point. Now far half wall, played back to the point. Colson has it. Colson now, far circle, throws it in front, looking for the tip. That was Dorfman. It tipped on just wide as it got the end glass. Back up top, Colson waits, wide, fires, blocked in front, backhand shot, tipped on. Oh, it went just wide of the net. And now we got a whistle. Looked like it was touched by a high stick. And that faceoff will come out of the zone. So that goal would not have accounted had it gone in. Face-off will come all the way back into the Mudbug zone. 5:33 remaining here in the second. It is a 3-0 Mudbugs lead. Face-off one toward the net. Hudson makes the stop. He'll cover it up. That was a set play there by Larson. So he kind of fired it toward the net, but Hudson was very alert. Only 1 second evaporated on that play. Face-off one there by New Mexico again. To the far half wall was Langenfeld. Swung on now. Procopio led up ahead there to Vermaden. Vermaden now will just push it forward in deep into the Ice Wolves corner. Now played back to the left point. Mishandled there by Metcalf. It was bouncing on him. And now New Mexico will grab it. That's Prouty. Prouty will pelt it on to the far side there to Langenfelds. Up ahead there to Gomez. Gomez throws an airborne shot toward the net there. Easily stopped and gloved there by Hudson from the right point. A big hello and a much appreciation to our Director of Scouting, Mr. Michael Gratton, who does an outstanding job in building this team, working with Coach Rich and Coach Soupy and the rest of our unbelievable scouting department. He never misses a game, and I never know how he feels about me, but he's never said a negative thing, as I'm in my 5th year, and he is as well. First time I met Michael Gratton, he's quite intimidating to look at, but he does an outstanding job as a director of scouting and building this team. Quick shot through traffic. That was a stick save made there by Hudson as McCosh used a D-man in front and almost fooled Hudson. Now gaining the blue line, and Sedlacek comes in offsides. Be sure to subscribe to Inside the Bugs, a deep, in-depth look at Bugs hockey. Never before seen footage. Inside the Bugs. Go to patreon.com/InsideTheBugs. Coach Rich and Coach Soupy are your hosts. Subscribe today. Face-off won there by New Mexico. Langenfeld's got it. He'll level it in to the near corner. Taken away there by Hedden. Hedden now races up the ice, throws it behind Sedlicek, goes all the way down. Sedlicek trying to beat icing. He runs Jursev into the boards, and Jursev did not appreciate that. And now pushing and shoving, and we got a mess. Gockler's in the fray. Hedden's in there. McCosh got tied up there. I can understand Sedlicek going hard, but Jursev did not appreciate that. Maybe Jursev trying to spark his team a bit there. With now 4:37 remaining here in the second. And now Sedlicek and Jursev starting to jaw away. I don't want to get that New Yorker riled up. Or should I say New York? A big hello to the Sedlicek family, Miss Mariana and the rest of the Sedlicek family. Jursev trying to explain himself. Sedlicek was no more in the talking mood. Jursev just talked over the boards, and Sedlicek had the "you're talking too much" mouth sign there. And Jursev's still going, and Sedlicek isn't interested. And now Sedlicek said something back. Boy, I'd love to be a fly on the wall of a conversation with Lukas Sedlicek. Those can get heated. Of course, Lukas Sedlicek, the adoring cousin of Sharks forward Kevin Labanc. They played hockey together. A little bit older is Labanc, but from Brooklyn, New York is Labanc. Bunting bangs it in to the Ice Wolves zone. It is 4-on-4 hockey for the next 2 minutes. Now to the far corner it goes. Loose puck now. Trying to hold on to it. Kicking around there is McCormick, I believe. Now loose puck taken away there by Becker. Becker works it up the middle of the ice to the right side there to Bentley. Now over to Becker. So they both get roughing minors. Heidi chopped that to the far side there to Bunting. He'll swing it around and just ram it in to the near corner. Come off for a line change. 4-on-4 hockey for 105. This is an opportunity for New Mexico if they want to try to take advantage of this open ice. Up ahead there to Larson. Gains the blue line. Middle of the ice, and he comes around the side. Gets checked hard there by Colson. Penalty coming up now. This one's going against Colson. It's going to be a holding call. It's going against Colson, and now New Mexico has a really good opportunity. 4-on-3 for 48 seconds. Right there on the call with C. Harrington. Colson can't believe it. That one might be a little ticky-tacky on the former Jackalope. But nonetheless, the Mudbugs now will have to kill off a first-choice personnel penalty kill, and the hardest one that they've had tonight, a 4-on-3 variety. Face-off now to the right of Hudson. I've learned the Gambles are in the lovely confines of Pensacola, Florida. Just learned that from Miss Lindsay. Yeah, they look like a beach couple. I'm into that. Skied back in there by Hansen along the end boards. Gockler will rip it right back out to center. I'm just not used to seeing Miss Lindsay and Mr. Jordan Gamble not at a game. They usually never miss one. But, hey, enjoy the time in Florida. It's a great time to be out there. As the puck now is rimmed all the way down there by Vermaelen. It's a critical 4-on-3. New Mexico's got to hurry up if they want to take advantage of it. It's going to be 10 seconds left now. To the right side, Larson thrown through the slot. Back door, quick shot. Blocked in front, tied up there. Good job there by Weber. And Weber will sky it all the way down. And now we're on 5-on-4 here on the first choice personnel penalty kill for 105 on Colson's holding infraction. Now to the right side, worked in deep. Dulac, a drilling shot, blockered away there by Hudson. Now left point, waiting for it. There is Becker. He'll drop it off far half wall there to Bentley. He'll rumble it, dropped off there to Becker, now into the far corner there to Dulac. Dulac now will glide up to the far half wall, now dip it back down low. Behind the cage now of Hudson. He'll drop it off there for Gomez to grab. He'll swing it back to the left point, chop that, taken away back out to center. Good job there by Joe Mack. And now chop that. Bentley will grab it, re-enter the zone. 20 seconds left now on this penalty kill. Chop that, and now Heidi will be able to rocket the puck all the way down the length of the ice. That'll just about do it. One last rush for New Mexico if they choose to take it. Intercepted there by Procopio, and that'll do it. So the Ice Wolves 0 for 3 on the man advantage, and this first choice personnel penalty kill getting better. And now coming back in, Ice Wolves thrown toward the net off the stick of McCosh to the near corner. Ewing now will slip it into that right corner. To the far corner now over to Gockler. Played up ahead off the stick now of Colson, fresh off the box. He'll just dump it in to the Ice Wolves zone. Taken there by Hutchinson. Mudbugs in front 3-0. Less than a minute to go here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. Stick around for the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. We'll talk to our game operations manager, Mr. Eric Tuxon, the man behind all the technical needs that I have, which can be very needy at times. And our second intermission show. Maybe a different perspective. Loose puck taken there by Ewing. Dropped off to Willie. He's got a little space near half wall. He waits. He pivots. Now thrown through the slot. Prouty throws it toward the net. Blocked off there by Brazil. He'll carry it off the near side boards. Taken there by Sedlacek. He'll take a U-turn back. 20 seconds. Almost gave it away. But that's a good job there by Brazil to go after that pass. Now Hansen through the slot. Here's a shot. Quick shot score. Boy, that was a rifling shot by Jack Bayless, and it beats Hudson along the blocker side, and the Mudbugs just could not get the puck out of the zone. And a late period tally burns the Bugs here at 19:50 of the middle period. It's the Bugs 3, the Ice Wolves 1. Wow, it's a big shot, big goal there by Bayless. Now loose puck deep into the Ice Wolves zone, along to the near corner. Larson and Hansen get the assist. Loose puck now, just worked in deep into the Ice Wolves zone, and it's a 2-goal lead once again for the Bugs after 2. It's Shreveport 3, New Mexico 1. Boy, late period tally. It might rattle Shreveport. They're going to have to shake that off. As once again, Jack Bayless able to get the goal. And for Bayless, goal number 5 on the young season for him. Once again, Hansen and Larson get the assists at 19:50. Your score after 2 periods of play, it's the Mudbugs 3, the Ice Wolves 1. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522. As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. This is Howie Sonic, joined by really one of my favorites behind the scenes and a guy who's been an integral piece that's not, on the ice or in front of the spotlight, but he's certainly one that maybe sets up the spotlights, is our game operations manager, Eric Tuckson. Eric, first of all, thanks for the time. We appreciate you joining us.
Oh, thank you for the kind words, Chet. I really appreciate that.
So game operations manager maybe wasn't fully your title. What was your official title when you first started back in 2016?
I never really had an official title, to be totally honest with you. I was told the scope of the job and what would be expected of me, and I had a good grasp on that, but I really had no idea. I came into it like understanding what tracks have been laid in front of me and had like a month to get everything going. That was everything from cameras to hiring people to operate them. They had done some of the stuff initially, but a lot of it was just building content, getting things ready. They purchased a brand new video system. All this sort of stuff had to be done, and a lot of it was with no guidance on their part. And I'm talking about the ownership and general manager. They basically were like, they hired people to come in and advise them and do what they did. And I came in and kind of cobbled all the pieces together and created what I liken to almost a Frankenstein situation. And I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just, it runs the way we need it to run for our situation, but it's taken a lot of work to get it there.
When you first started, it seems like you've taken a lot of responsibilities on throughout these last 5 years. How have those responsibilities helped this organization kind of build that, the community and the culture that we've had now here in our fifth season back in the North American Hockey League?
I think a lot of it is just trying to grow an experience that people can take away with them, and then when they come to a game. And that wasn't my original job, as you said. I was just kind of in the background, making sure that all the pieces were there to do the thing. But it's really about creating an environment, creating the visibility, telling the story that Mudbugs hockey is. I mean, from the outset, it was a franchise that had been absent for 5 years. And how do you get people interested in something that has been gone off the map for so long? 5 years is a long time in sports, in anything really, I think. And so there was a lot going into that. There was a lot of pressure to get that up and running. And I could just tunnel vision on what I had to do. There were so many other people in the room that were responsible for so many other things. But over time, my job evolved into social media and to billboards and print work and website and all sort of stuff. These things that were all part of a unified message and an image that we were trying to portray to the public. And it's been an evolution over time, over these 5 years for me. And I'm still learning, man. I'm still picking this up. So.
And to say that you haven't had a position like this before you arrived here to work for the Mudbugs.
Not in so far as it's all like put under one umbrella. I've done a lot of the different pieces and parts. I have a production background, and so my experience was a live production environment. So I think I was hired initially on that. It was like, okay, well, he knows how to put a crew of people together that can do the job that needs to be done for our live presentation. But then it became, well, you know how to make videos and you know how to make graphics and do all these sorts of things. What's really cool about this job, and I'd have to say in my professional career, it's been one of my favorite jobs because it brings all of these things together creatively and has prepared me in so many ways that I never, ever anticipated. I mean, I've had to pick up a lot of different things along the way. I didn't come into this with this, like, I know everything. It was more like, well, I've got to sink or swim. If this is going to go off and I take the job very seriously, then I've got to do what I have to do to figure it out, and I've got to beg, borrow, steal from anybody and everybody I can to make that happen. And I've grown tremendously as a professional in this industry as a result of this job. It's forced me to in a really good way.
We're talking to the Mudbugs game operations manager, Eric Tuxen, here in the second intermission show brought to you by Sonic Drive-In. This is how we Sonic. You know, putting together the production of our home games. You work with Terry Johnson, our director of social media and marketing. You've worked with Jenna Jackson, worked with Bailey Bathrope, now Bailey Palmer. Talk about the most stressful part of putting it all together, because you're a lot more organized than anybody I know, and I more than myself, to put it all together, because that production is everything on the ice and off the ice.
It was a learning curve for me going in. I stood in the background and watched Bailey and Jenna do what they did. I was in the booth watching it from above, and I never had this idea that I can do it better than they can. But they didn't have a production background, and I was looking at it from a different lens and saying, well, there's a level of organization and preparedness that I can bring to the table that they just don't appreciate because they've never done this before. And so when I was given the reins to this thing, I was first kind of working hand in glove with Jenna last season, and what I love about Jenna is an idea person. Jenna is the kind of person that gives a nuts and bolts guy like me something to run on. I am a creative person too, but Jenna was the kind of person that would take a theme on and literally just outthink it to the point where it was this entity in and of itself. Bailey did the same thing. Bailey had to pick this thing up from the ground and learn how to do it from scratch, and with guidance from Muskie and other folks. And when I came into it, all I really wanted to do was just organize the process better, bring what I could to the table in terms of structure, manpower, and with the desire to just make it run as efficient as it can and as clean as it can. Like I said, my background is production. It's all about timing. It's all about getting things to start and end in the right time frame, so everything else in the process can move and do what it's supposed to do. We have, in game operations, we have no control over how the hockey game goes. But we'd like to think that if things go in our favor as far as the team, that game operations had a hand in it. Bailey used to run around and say game ops wins games. We have a thing that we have in the game. It's a Mudbugs. It's a drum beat, bump, 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 bump. And it's a cue for the fans to go, let's go Mudbugs. And we did that once during the last home game, and we scored a goal, like right off the bat, right after that. So I ran around and I was like, yes, game ops wins games. You have those little mini victories, but like I say, I go back to what I said before. It's just been, I relish the opportunity to expand what I'm doing. The challenge has been for me just to really not make it a wash, rinse, repeat scenario where every game is just the same. I love vanilla ice cream, but I hate vanilla entertainment. I want it to be as interesting, as exciting as it can be. Muskie, one of his big mantras is, I want people to be able to walk away from a game saying, I don't know who won. It doesn't matter. I had a great time. And that's, if I can play a small role in that, then I'm happy.
Name some of the activities that you've done that are your favorites. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that we do during the intermissions, before the game, even after the game, that we like. Name some of the ones that you like.
In terms of
fan engagement.
That has been an evolution for me too, because we try out new things. Again, try new things out as much as we can just to see how it goes. And we've had some events that have been great. We've had some old standards, game-wise, entertainment-wise. It just kind of, you can always use these things. Slingshot bowling is always good because everyone loves to see a person. I mean, let's face it, visually it's an interesting thing to see. A person's put on a sled, they're held back by a big bungee cord and sent across the ice. And if they're lighter in weight than say your average adult, they're going to fly. Gosh, I'm thinking. One of the ones we haven't been able to do much of this year, knocker balls. Where a person's wearing a giant inflatable ball, and basically their vision is completely obscured by this inflatable thing, and they're just told to run after the ball and go at it. And that's always fun because people fall and bust their butts, and it's always fun to watch that because I think people are in a non-traditional hockey market like the South. They're just fascinated by the concept of a sheet of ice, right, indoors, because it's so hot here. Just the idea of hockey in general is still new 20 years plus on. So when you get people on the ice, they're excited to be on the ice, period. When you tell them, hey, I'm going to bring you out on the ice. I talked to a guy today who's bringing a group of kids from a team on Saturday, and I said, well, I'm going to see if I can get you guys onto the ice for a game, and he lit up. You know, it's that kind of thing. People want to be involved and they want to do this stuff. And so anything that gets a fan directly engaged on the ice, whether it's a Chase the Case, which is something we started last season where, you know, we used to get Scott Muskett's son, Kaysen, out there to basically pull a training weight bag behind him to simulate a case of beer or a 12-pack of Sprite. And it just gets people out there having a good time. Anything that gets people directly involved with what we do purely from an entertainment level is what I get excited about.
Before I let you go, I have to ask you about your son and your daughter, Ben Tuxen, Grace Tuxen, two parts of of that crew that make it happen, along with the rest of the staff, that game day staff that handles the cameras, handles the production. But to have two of your kids with you upstairs, sometimes a little bit of each other's throats, but what else is new between siblings? But to have them there and have them grow with you, with what you do and this game production, I mean, just talk about what those two have meant.
I haven't really taken a moment to stop and really think about how lucky I am to have my two older kids with me doing this thing. Selfishly, initially, it was my son's following in my footsteps, and I have a good skilled hand, and I can throw him in a situation and he'll do okay. Rusty Johnson, one of the guys that worked with us for a long time, for a couple seasons, is a great friend of mine, and he was an instrumental part in honing Ben into who he is. It's one of those things, unless you've had kids on your own, you really don't know, or you may have experienced it on your own. You know, you tend to listen to the mentor in your life that isn't your parent. You tend to take advice from somebody who maybe there's no strings attached. It's kind of like, well, this person's, it's not a personal thing. It's just the person's taking time out to impart some knowledge onto me. And Rusty was I see a lot of what Ben does, Rusty, in that. Grace was one of those things where I was like, well, she ran camera from the get-go, and she was complaining about being so cold and being on the ice, and everyone loved her running camera. Chuck Klucher loves watching her run camera because she's dancing during the music and stuff and having a good time. And I was like, well, I'm just going to get her off the floor and get her in the booth and see what she wants to do. And she latched on to the graphics position, and so she likes it. But, you know, like any teenager, she's looking at other opportunities. You know, she wants to get a job doing something that doesn't require her to freeze to her chair. I get that. I totally understand. But I'm delighted as a parent to have my kids with me as much as I can, because, you know, if nothing else, they walk away saying they got to work with their dad for a time, and that was pretty cool. If they pursue it further into a career, which I believe Ben intends to do, then I hope he takes some of the skills that he learned here, hopefully from me, and uses it in his professional life. So that's cool.
That's Eric Tuxen, our game operations manager, and also I like to say our technical guru, because anytime we have some technical difficulties on our broadcast, since day one, Eric Tuxen has been there to the rescue, and I appreciate and thank him to the fullest. Thank you for the time, and enjoy the rest of the season.
Thank you, Chet. Thanks for your time, and just keep doing the great job that you do.
Thank you. We'll have more after these messages here on the Sonic Drive-In Second Intermission Show. This is How We Sonic, and you're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental. Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In Second Intermission Show. This is How We Sonic, joined by a special guest, corporate partner, Mr. Stan Stava from SS Advertising, who's involved with UAPI, bedroom sleep shops, Snyder floor covering, Jimco portable buildings, and commercial power equipment. Mr. Stan, thanks for the time. I appreciate you joining us.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here today.
Talk about the corporate partnership. It has started since we came back in the North American Hockey League back in the 2016-2017 season. And what caught your eye about the Mudbugs? And this involvement has been great.
Well, so many of the advertisers that I work with want to do stuff that's community related, and this, of course, is the team for the Shreveport Bossiers, as well as a lot of the architects, and they wanted to be able to show their support for the Mudbugs and for our local team.
And talk about what has been so fulfilling, and really this is now our 5th season, and we've been working with you season by season, and what kind of has stuck out about you that you've really enjoyed that has brought you back year after year?
Well, I enjoy hockey. I'm a big hockey fan, always have been. But for a lot of the advertisers that were just getting new to hockey, one of the things that they've really enjoyed is, again, it's not only that support, but how much their kids enjoy it. Bedroom Sleep Shops. He's got a couple of children, and they've gotten involved. UAPI actually has a couple of younger folks, teenagers, and they've gotten involved with the Junior Hockey League. So it's so much for the whole family to be able to do. It's been a matter of, in a lot of cases, a lot of their children, a lot of their families gotten really involved and really enjoy going to the games.
And one of the exciting projects that fans got to see just a little glimpse of in our video was the new Mudbugs locker room. A renovation thanks to Snyder floor covering. And just talk about that whole project and how all that came about.
Oh, absolutely. Snyder's been with the team for, 3 or 4 years now, and is really a big supporter of it. A lot of his employees will go to the games, always asking for tickets, and want to go if he's got extra tickets to the games and things like that. And just, again, what ends up happening with the people that come on, advertisers and supporters, ends up really does partnering with the Mudbugs, and Mudbugs try to go to their supporters as well when they need things.
Talk about Jimco portable buildings and what they're all about.
Yeah, Jimco is really into the Mudbugs as well. He's got a young son and daughter, I think their ages around 10 and 12. They are into the hockey. He really likes, again, to support the team. They, of course, in this area are one of the only places that actually locally owned here actually build their own buildings. Most of the time you have to order them out of Minnesota or all the stuff from Minnesota or Oklahoma. He actually has a warehouse right here up near North Market, or right off of North Market, North Shreveport, and is one of the only manufacturers of them right here in the area.
We're always looking to attract more corporate partners for Mudbugs hockey and also pull more fans, especially during these difficult times. What is your most enjoyable part when you're at a Mudbugs game?
I think I'm a little bit different than everybody else in the sense that I'm a huge hockey fan, have been since I was a kid. I can remember watching them long ago on CBS on Sunday afternoons. But I think for the thing that everybody enjoys is how y'all do keep the activities going to the games, whether it's some music, whether it's games on the ice, things like that. You don't just have to be a super hockey fan in order to go to the Mudbugs games, because there's all kind of entertainment. If you're just a casual fan, but you enjoy watching all the different games and all the things that, again, are very family oriented.
And what is the best way for someone to get a hold of you?
The best way to get a hold of me is, it's just advertising, but the number 773-6758. Again, that's 773-6758, or stan.stava, S-T-A-V-A, at gmail.com. Or I'm sure, in all seriousness, if you call the Mudbugs and say, hey, heard y'all's advertising guy on the radio, or the guy that works with all those clients or whatever, just give us a holler, and or give them a holler. I'm sure they can get in touch with me.
That's Mr. Stan Stava, one of our proud corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. Thank you for everything you do.
Oh, well, thanks so much, and I look forward to many years of supporting Mudbugs Hockey.
That'll do it. We'll have more after these messages here on the second intermission show, brought to you by Sonic Drive-In. This is how we Sonic. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Mudbugs with a 3-1 lead, but that second period did not end the way they wanted it as Jack Bayless was able to bang in his 5th of the year through the slot after really a little bit of sloppiness from the Mudbugs trying to get the puck out of the zone. They, however, have a 3-1 lead, and they will look to work on that and build that lead. Goals by David Brazil, Garrett Steele, and Mason McCormick on the power play have them with those tallies. Shots on goal 22-19 in favor of the Bugs, but in that second period, New Mexico outshot Shreveport 11-10. We'll see how this third period fares, but a dangerous 2-goal lead once again for Bugs hockey. Mudbugs will skate from left to right here in the Sterling Dental Center, third period. My good friend Dr. Emile Janou and his wonderful staff has your next dental checkup covered. Call 318-680-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Face off at center ice, battled and won there by Dorfman. Good job there. To throw it back over to Sherino. On over to Gockler. To the far side over to Hedden. He'll lead it off the stick of Sherino. Redirected in to the near corner. Now thrown on the left point. Now quick shot there. Kind of shoved aside there by Halaz. As throwing it toward the net there was Hedden. Now along to the near corner. Battling for it there is Gockler. He wraps up his man. Now to the right point. Kept in there. Sherino fires it toward the net. Pinball around. Oh boy, Brimmer was there. Brimmer backhand centering feed. Couldn't get it through. And now Hedden able to hold the zone from the far half wall. Good zone time here for the Bugs in the opening minute. As I say that, New Mexico able to carry it back out. McCosh has it. McCosh now will just slowly drub it in to the Mudbug zone and come off for a line change. To the far side, Weber off the stick of Vermont and in deep now to the Ice Wolf zone. Off the near side, Dulac gets slowed down, but he's able to work it in there for Gomez behind the cage of Hudson. To the near corner it goes, led up ahead, touched off the stick of Weber in deep. It'll go all the way down into the Ice Wolf zone. Becker will go fetch it down. Now Gockler over to the aforementioned Becker. Led up ahead there to Dulac. Gains the blue line from the middle of the ice. Works it in. Near circle, quick shot. In and out of the glove of Hudson, and he covers up on the rebound to look for a face-off. 1:31 in to the third period. Bugs 3, Ice Wolves 1. Face-off will be deep in the Shreveport zone. Be sure to celebrate your birthday at George's Pond. Party room, private ice sessions, all can be yours. Set up a private party by emailing Grace at mudbugshockey.com or calling 318-636-7094. Face-off one there by Shreveport. Now up ahead there to Sanum. He'll kick it around on over to Steele, and Steele will advance it into the Ice Wolves zone and go chase it down, but it's taken away there by Morton. Morton off the far side boards, intercepted there by Heidi. Heidi now has it. Far corner, gets hooked up a bit. Penalty coming up now to New Mexico as Heidi's able to draw it. Good job there by Heidi. And the Mudbugs, for the second time this evening, will go on the AEP Swepco power play. On their first opportunity, it was Mason McCormick, able to rifle home his 6th through the slot, and that felt good for the Cheesehead. And you better believe Mason McCormick's right back out there on the ice. They like his stick right now. He's played an outstanding contest so far. Face off to the right of Halaz. Surprisingly, Owen Parker, the backup netminder, was the South Divisional Player of the Week and not get the start. It was a 3-3 last weekend for them. Puck now caromed off the far side boards all the way down, but it gets a piece of the Ice Wolves bench, and we got a break in the action. Hooking the call on Cole Hansen. Face off in the left wing circle. McCormick will take it. Now kicked around a bit. Mudbugs face off. Looks like it was won there by New Mexico. Sluggish win. Now whipped around the far side, near side boards rather. Held in there by Hedden. Hard hitting going on as McCormick gave a little headshot to Hutchinson. Now far half wall. McCormick delved in deep there to Brimmer. Brimmer waits. Brimmer fires it toward the net from the far circle. Save made there by Halas. He's able to make the glove stop, and you can see Austin Brimmer very frustrated right now. He has had a tough run of it, but he's able to pick up a point on that power play last period, but he has not scored since the injury, and I know it's kind of weighing down on him a little bit. I asked Coach Soupy if there was any concern from the coaching staff about number 21, and they said no, not at all. They said that he is fighting through it right now, and he's a tough guy. Now behind the cage, slowed down there by Procopio. Sherino now into the right corner, kicked it around a bit. Puck now popped out of the zone. It's a good job there by Langenfeld to get it all the way down. Slowed down there by Hudson behind his own cage. Thrown up ahead there to Colson. To the right side there to Sherino. Works it in deep. Scaled in now along the end boards. Rammed around the far side boards. Held in there by Procopio. Now played it around to the right point, over to Dorfman. Dorfman waits, now near half ball, dips it in, near circle, through the slot, lets it go. Colson waits. Far ripper shot there by Joe Mack, got tied up between his own skates. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Might have got blocked in front. Colson up ahead now, re-entry. Dorfman up ahead, off the stick of Procopio. A little too quick shot, save, score! Sherino! Right in front. Slams it home, another power play goal here in the third. Mudbugs 4, Ice Wolves 1. That was great work for the Mudbugs to work it around behind the cage, and Sherino right at the doorstep. Johnny on the spot, able to jolt it in. And it's another power play goal. Mudbugs 2 for 2 on the AEP SWEPCO power play. How about that? Shreveport 4, Ice Wolves 1. Time of the goal comes at 3:27 of the third. Most importantly, another power play tally. Mudbugs trying to get their special teams back to the top notch it's always been. And Sherino able to slam home his 7th from Gio Procopio. And Braden Dorfman gets the secondary helper. Great work from Procopio to really guide the play. Dorfman held the zone, and Sherino slammed it in right in front. Sherino's 7th for the Greensburg, Pennsylvania native. Face-off won there by Sherino. Rather, Shreveport. Boy, Weber got hip-checked around the boards. He was looking for a call. Worked back in now, left side. Willie able to rumble it into the near corner. Now Hutchinson works it around the clock. Quick shot there by Joseph. Smothered up there by Hudson. 16-12 remaining here in the third. Mudbugs hockey in control 4-1. Looking to grab their 49th and 50th point tonight. Try to reclaim the top spot in the South. Played back up top. Hutchinson had to take it back out. Scores elsewhere. Odessa with a 1-0 lead over Lone Star. That's early in the third. Good news for Shreveport. Missed the stick of Hansen as they entered the zone from the left side. Taken away there by Hedden. Uh-oh, bad pass. Hansen, quick shot there. Goes wide of Hudson. Good stick involved there by Gockler. Now off the far end boards. Kept in there by Langenfeld. He'll now leak it in deep. Wraparound chance there by Hansen. Stabbed aside there by Hudson. Now Joe Mack able to redirect it back out to center. Puck now into the Ice Wolves zone, stealing on the forecheck. Well, you could see Garrett Steele just playing a great overall game once again tonight. His game has really elevated since day one of this season. Now to the near corner it goes, to the right of Hudson. Played up ahead there to Fetchko, intercepted. Spun around there was Bentley, now taken away there by Colson off the near side boards up ahead there to McCormick. McCormick will just scale it in to the Ice Wolves zone. Now rolled around the far side boards, held in there by Metcalf. He ran into McCormick and lost the puck in the process. Mudbugs trying to steal. They do. That's Fetchko. Far circle, waits, fires it. Oh no, he tried to throw it front door over to McCormick, but the net dislodged and the puck was bouncing on McCormick's stick as he was looking for his second. Like I said, Odessa with the 1-0 lead. 5 minutes gone by in the third against Lone Star. It's Amarillo and Wichita Falls tied at 1 midway through the third from K. Yeager Coliseum. We'll keep an eye out on those two scores pertaining to the South Division standings, which is a little bit of a traffic jam. Amarillo and Wichita Falls right on the heels of Shreveport and Lone Star, the 1-2 right now. Or should I say the 2-1 right now. Now in deep into the Mudbug zone, taken away there by Heidi. Heidi now races her up around the far side. Heidi now works it up in the middle of the ice, intercepted there by Carroll. Carroll has it, and Carroll will just rail it in to the Mudbug zone. Brazil off the stick now of Dorfman, played back into the Mudbug zone. Here comes Holt. Holt now comes in, short side, thrown in front, looking for this puck. Right pad stop, rebound chance, trying to slam it in. There was Javier. And boy, what a split stretch stave made there by Hudson around the right pad to keep it out. That is the flexibility of Hudson, able to show it there and keep his pad on the ice and keep it strong to keep the biscuit out. Almost 6 minutes gone by. Here in the third, 4-1 lead for Bugs hockey. Face-off kicked around, Gomez to Becker. Becker now will just jab it in around the far side. Puck now sparred back out to center. Taken there by Gomez. Now led up ahead there to Dulac, intercepted there by Vermaten. Vermaten now will be able to float it. He floats it right into the Mudbugs bench. With 13:40 now remaining here in the third. Shreveport 4, New Mexico 1. Face off now in the right wing circle to the left of Hudson. Battle at one there by Shreveport. To the far corner it goes. Played up ahead there to Joe Mack. His pass broken up back out to center now off the stick of Sanum. He'll rumble into the far corner. To the far side, Sanum gets his stick tied up as he's trying to get to the net. Boy, he was looking for a hooking call. He's looking at the lead official. No call there as Lynchnikov able to work it in. Behind Hudson, now played to the right point. Taken there by Joseph, thrown toward the net, it goes wide. Now McCosh works a little bit of a cycle here over to Ewing. Ewing, quick shot, redirected on its way through. It kind of bounced to the near corner and away from the net. Now held up a bit there was Sanum to the near side. Back to Sanum, 2-on-1. They hurry, thrown across. Joe Mack couldn't handle a bouncing biscuit. Now to the far corner it goes. Loose puck spun around. Sedlacek delved up top now. Metcalf to Colson. Colson waits. Near circle. Fires it. Oh, might have hit the post and the shoulder of Halaj. That's a good point-blank save there by Halaj. Now to the right corner. Working it low to high. Sedlacek back up top to Colson. To the left point. Metcalf waits. Fires it toward the net. Blocked in front. It's a good job there by Ewing. Now Ewing intercepts the puck. Played back out to center. Colson will wait. He'll throw it back to the middle of the ice there to Metcalf. Up ahead, missed the stick of Sedlicek. He was at the end of the shift anyways. To the far corner now. Good forechecking here by McCormick. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. They do. Worked in deep. Oh, trying to find Sedlicek through the slot. Intercepted back out to center. Bunting now will just barrel it back into the Ice Wolves zone. 11:50 to go in the third. Oh, hard check there. Finishing it off there was Bunting on his man. That was Hutchinson. Now through the neutral zone. Bunting gets thrown down. Quick shot, blocker save made there by Hudson from the far circle on a shot there by Hansen. Hard hit now. Sherino comes in 2-on-1. Sherino waits, fires, score! What a glove save made there by Halaz. Boy, Sherino waited him out. He tried to lift it, and Halaz with a great glove grab. A break in the action. 11:27 to go here in the third. Mudbugs 4, Ice Wolves 1. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back here into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. 4-1 lead for Bugs hockey. Be sure to join us tomorrow night, Superhero Night. The first 500 fans that walk into the building will get mystery comic books. So you don't want to miss that. All that good stuff can be yours if you come in early and come tomorrow night. Mudbugs and the Ice Wolves will conclude their two-game series. Give us a call at 318-636-7094 or log on to mudbugshockey.com. Face off to the left of Halas. One there by Shreveport. Play to the right point. Brazil waits. Backdoor, quick shot. All right, pad stop made there by Halas. That was a difficult save as Sherino tried to tap in the one-timer. Now to the left point. Doherty, mishandled there by Brazil. Now taken away there by Bayless, who's got the only goal for the Ice Wolves tonight. He's got it along the walls. Bayless trying to squeak it back out to center. He will. On over to Doherty. A big hello to Mr. Kevin and Miss Amber Doherty, tuned in tonight from Gurnee, Illinois. Glad to have them with us. Always love talking sports with Mr. Kevin. Now along the right side of the blue line of Ice Wolves hockey, to the far side over to Prouty. Prouty waits up across the red line, and he'll just muscle it in. Slowed down there by Hudson into the Mudbug zone. Now to the right point, fresh off the ice. Quick shot blocked in front there by Doherty. It's a good job on a shot there by Becker from the right point. Now played up ahead. Too far there for Weber. Coming all the way out there was Halaz out of his cage. Missed the stretch pass to Howard. Procopio seals it up to the far side. Heading off the stick of now Weber. Trickles in, flying in there like Spider-Man there is Procopio. Now played back out to center. Well, there is no off switch on Giovanni Procopio. He is always working. To the right corner it goes. Procopio trying to work it off the walls. Played back up top. Mishandled there by Gockler. Big hello to Miss Lisa Procopio. Tuning in tonight from Grosse Pointe, Michigan. Glad to have that lovely lady with us, as that's an icing on Shreveport. And we never know if Dominic Procopio is tuning in tonight, but if our beloved former Mudbugs captain is tuned in tonight, glad to have you with us, Dom. .9:48 remaining here in the third. Face-off one there by Shreveport. Procopio able to block that passing attempt. Boy, fanned on there was Weber. Now up ahead there to Hutchinson. He gains the blue line from the left side. Thrown across. Quick shot, score. Right through the slot. That was Javier, and he's able to lift it across the glove side of Hudson, and the Ice Wolves are back within 2. It's Shreveport 4, Ice Wolves 2. That goal for Javier, and that gives New Mexico a little life here with 9:29 remaining in the third. Time of the goal, 10:31. Still plenty of time in this contest. Boy, you can't get rid of this New Mexico team. They're back within 2. As now the Mudbugs come in offsides. Alex Gomez, the former Mudbug, able to contribute on that goal for New Mexico. Javier, his first of the year, I believe. We're not recording any goals here for Javier, so it's a big one in his life, and it's a big one in this game because it gets New Mexico a little bit closer. As the puck now thrown toward the net, Hudson will stop it. Face-off tied up. One there by Willie. Boy, he fired a shot just wide. New Mexico with a push here with 9:05 remaining now in the third. Mudbugs in front by a couple. And in front of the Mudbugs bench now, Colson able just to kind of loft it toward the net from center ice. Stopped down there by Halaz. And you think about that great save Halaz made before our media timeout. That's a big save there because it really kind of changed the momentum. $8:53 remaining in the third. Brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. Nicholas Javier with his first of the year from Hutchinson and Gomez at 10:31. Face-off now tied up along the left wing circle. Played out free through the slot. Brimmer! Oh, he threw one toward the net. It gets the glass. Now wraparound chance blocked off there by Halaz. Now thrown around to the left point. Worked in deep. Brazil behind the cage. Tied up there was Brimmer. Boy, Brimmer is a bulldozer behind that cage of Halaz. He is tough to bring down. Now from the far half wall, puck is golfed back out to center. Well, that was like a 9-iron. Now into the Mudbugs zone it goes behind the cage of Hudson. Battle for it. This game kind of hanging in the balance right now. So to the near side there is Brazil. Steered up a set there to Sharino, who got his 7th. Now slapped out of the zone there by Joseph all the way down. Now off the stick of Vermaelen. Now to the near half wall. Play to the right point. Heading on over. Far circle. Quick shot there by Weber. Paddle save made there by Halaz. 7:40 remaining in the third. Still time in this game. To the far side. Racing up the ice. Near side. And Bentley comes in offsides. Mudbugs hockey brought to you by Coors Light. Have yourself a cool beverage. One of our long-standing corporate partners of Mudbugs hockey. Thank you, Coors Light. A refreshing taste, as always. Face-off outside the far Mudbugs blue line. Battled and won there by New Mexico. Got to sweep it toward the net. That was a good effort there by Howard, but paddled aside there by Hudson. Now played there by Shannon. Shannon gains the blue line. Left side, one-on-one with Langenfeld. Throws it toward the net. Save made there by Halaz. It was just redirected toward the net. It might have hit off the stick of Langenfeld. Now the point. Here comes Head and waits. Far circle, quick shot. Didn't get much on it. Now backhand shot steered aside. The net's off its mooring. And we got a whistle. Boy, the Mudbugs were all over Halaz. And a whistle blows down the play with 7:07 remaining in the third. Mudbugs 4, Ice Wolves 2. Mudbugs hockey brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. My good friend Dr. Emil Janu and his awesome staff has their next dental checkup covered. Call 318-680-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Face off one there by Shreveport. Played back. Metcalf a ripper. Right pad stop made there by Halaz. Off the far side boards. Back out to center. Taken there by McCormick. He'll play it off the near side boards. In deep now to the Ice Wolves zone. 6:50 remaining in regulation. Far half wall. Working it in. Now taken down there is Metcalf. He's got to get back. Ice Wolves have a little bit of numbers here. To the far corner it goes. Now good job there on the back check there by McCormick. Now thrown off the stick of Fetchko. He'll flip it off the near side boards. Get up across now from the right side. They get in onside. Dropped off there to Colson. Good stick there by Gomez. Puck now rammed in there by Dorfman. Possessed there by Grant Morton. Clock's still not a factor, but eventually it will be for New Mexico. To the right side now, played up ahead there. Gomez thrown toward the net. Paddle save made there by Hudson. Now Sherino able to pop it out of midair up ahead there to Brimmer. To the near corner. Up ahead there to Dulac. Intercepted there by Dorfman. Dorfman now has it. He walks the line. Quick shot. Boy, hit a body in front. To the near half wall. Held in there by Heidi. Thrown to the left point. Brazil a blast. It goes wide. Looking for the bounce off the end boards was Brazil. To the right point. Heidi thrown toward the net. Blocked in front there by Holt. Now back out to center. Gomez comes up across to the blue line through the slot. Quick shot blocked in front there by Brazil as Larson threw one toward the net. 5:20 remaining in regulation. To the near side there to Hutchinson. Thrown through the middle. Taken away there by Procopio. He'll pelt it off the near side boards back out to center. Mudbugs got to play smart. No mistakes here. To the far side now and just rimmed in there by Weber. To the near side, Hutchinson now gets hit hard, and now numbers. Bayless coming in, near corner, throws it backdoor, fired toward the net. Right pad stop made there by Hutchinson, on a shot there by Larson from the right wing circle. 4:40 remaining in the third. Phil Fox doesn't have to think about pulling his netminder yet, but he will be in a few minutes. Right back out to center, lugged up ahead. Now Sanum regathers and re-guides it in to the Ice Wolves zone. To the far corner, gets tripped up a bit. Penalty coming up now to the Ice Wolves. To the left point, extra. Oh, I thought it was. They got to get Hudson off the ice. Extra attacker time. Thrown toward the net and touched up there by Ewing. Might have been a little bit of a ticky-tacky call, but the Mudbugs will take it. With 4:16 to go, the former Ice Wolf able to draw that penalty. It's a tripping infraction on Hansen. It's a good job there by Sanum. Well, I thought he went down a little bit easy, but hey, that's a veteran move. If you can get the call. Big hello to the Sanum family. Glad to have them with us. From Berkeley, Michigan. Of course, Sanum played most of his life alongside former Mudbug and former Robertson Cup championship winner Jake Transit. We missed the Transits. If Mr. Kelly's tuned in. Backhand shot. Oh, toward the net. Shoulder save made there by Halaz on McCormick in front. Hansen in the box. Swepco power play. Back to work for Bugs hockey. They are 2 for 2 tonight. I can't remember the last time I've said that. That feels good for Coach Rich, who's one of the orchestrators of this special teams unit. Gomez able to knife it back out to center. Mudbugs just want to, at the very least, just work off a little clock on this power play. Brought to you by AEP Swepco. Puck now swung back out to center. And now McCosh works it into the near circle. Now spun around there. Boy, McCosh looking for a shorty here with 3:40 to go in the third. Now along the left corner. Good work to work it out there by McCormick. To the far side, kicked around a bit there by Hedden. Oh, hard hit, and that's going to be a penalty on Brimmer. Penalty coming up against Shreveport. Touched up there by Fetchko. There was a little bit of a collision along the far half boards, and that'll pretty much negate the rest of this AEP Swepco power play. Looks like head contact on Brimmer. No argument. So now we'll get 4-on-4 hockey for 101, and then New Mexico will go on a power play. And now New Mexico's got to think about if they want to go for the 6-on-4 dealio. I've never really been the biggest fan of 6-on-4 because you can ice the puck and you can go for the empty net. I always felt like if you had full control of the puck 5-on-4, sometimes you elect to keep it that way. Sometimes the empty net can be easy to shoot towards. But we'll see what Phil Fox elects to do. Now we get a timeout and a break in the action. 3:17 remaining in regulation. It's a 4-2 Bugs lead. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport-Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. That faceoff was won there by New Mexico, but it deflected out of play on a shot from the point there by Jurcev. 4-on-4 hockey for 58 seconds, and then New Mexico will be on a power play. Face-off battle at and tied up. One there by New Mexico to the left point. Jurcev will jar it in to the left corner. Thrown to the point. Langenfeld's threw one toward the net. Easily turned aside there by Hudson. To the far side, Brazil up ahead. 4-on-4 hockey. Now played back out to center. Heidi to the far side there to Brazil. He'll dish it back to Heidi. Heidi now up across the blue line to his right, on over to Bunting, thrown to the net, bad stop made there by Halaz, and we got a whistle. Oh, that's another penalty. It's going to go against McCormick, I believe, as he ran into Halaz. Well, this is going to get very interesting now, because now we're going to get a 4-on-3 for 23 seconds, and then New Mexico will be on a 2-man advantage. And if Phil Fox wants to, he could go for the 3-man advantage if he wants to pull his netminder. I don't know if Phil Fox is quite the froggy coach, but if he wants to flirt with a huge advantage, he can try that. I've never seen that before. Well, I might have seen it, I just don't remember. So McCormick, the latest guilty party, in the Mudbugs now are 4-on-3 down here in the first choice personnel penalty kill. Wow, interference on McCormick. Goalie interference on McCormick. I didn't see much there. Four-on-3 now for New Mexico. Benny Halaz took a look over at Phil Fox. No sign yet. The far side boards now held in there by Holt. Well, only 3 Mudbugs. Oh, what a big clear there. able to sky it down the length of the ice. Good job there by Gockler. Now Hansen's going to come out of the box for the 5-on-3 power play. Do you want to pull Benny Halaz? That's what we're going to see. Halaz looking over at Phil Fox, no sign. So 5-on-3 now, 2-man advantage for New Mexico. Played back to Langenfelds, to the near circle, to Larson, thrown across, blocked in front. Mudbugs trying to clear. To the near corner, chopped at Weber. Cannot get it out. Holt holds the zone. Near circle, Langenfelds waits. He gets tripped up. Backhand shot tied up there. Good job there by Weber. 30 seconds of 2-man advantage time here for the Ice Wolves. Langenfelds waits from the bumper slot. Far circle thrown toward the net. Blocked there. And Gockler able to whip it down the length of the ice. 15 seconds remaining now on Brimmer's call. He's about to get on in 5 seconds. Coming in now, right side. Worked in deep. There's Hansen. Brimmer joins the rush. He's got to come on. Near circle shot just wide. Oh, Becker just missed it. Now intercepted on a break. Here's Vermaelen all alone. Oh, good stick tie up there. Defensively there by, I believe, that was Bayless. Now less than a minute to go in regulation. Any sign of Halaz leaving the cage? No sign yet. Puck now thrown back out to center. Hutchinson worked in deep from the left side. Puck now flipped back into the Ice Wolves zone there by Vermaelen. 4-2 lead for Bugs hockey. Out of the cage comes McCormick. Now along the middle of the ice. 35 seconds left now. Puck now to Chirino. Able to slither it back out to center. Becker banged in now. I can't believe Halaz is still in the cage. And now he comes off. Extra attacker time for the Ice Wolves. 20 seconds. Thrown now to the right point. Quick shot there by Hutchinson. Went wide of Hudson. Now to the right point. Intercepted. Empty net for Dorfman. Thrown across, and he's able to just roll it down the length of the ice, and that'll do it. Now Prouty up the middle of the ice to the far side, and the buzzer sounds. Mudbugs win! Mudbugs win! Claws up! Final score, the Mudbugs 4, the Ice Wolves 2, and the Mudbugs able to collect their 23rd win of the season. Congratulations to Colt Hudson on win number 14 on the year. And the Mudbugs grab another win on home ice. They now have 50 points on the season. Lone Star and Odessa tied at 2. That game going to overtime. And Amarillo and Wichita Falls tied at 2. That game going to overtime as well. We'll take a break in the action. Bring you the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. Don't drink the water. Try our margaritas today. Final score, the Mudbugs 4, the Ice Wolves 2. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA, SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back to the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. Final score, the Mudbugs winners tonight as they top the Ice Wolves 4-2. They now go to 23-7 and 4. They now have 50 points. They're in first place for now, depending how Lone Star and Odessa finishes. We'll give you an update as soon as we hear it. But the Mudbugs in first place for the time being, and what a win it was for Bugs hockey. They were able to get the Ball rolling with David Brazil scoring his third of the year from Dorfman at 10:21. Then at 15:35, Garrett Steele able to slap in his seventh of the year. Sedlacek and Shannon got the assists. The Mudbugs led 2-0 after one. David Brazil, our top star of the game. Great for the captain. As Mason McCormick then at 4:28 of the second went through the slot, rifled home his sixth of the year from Bremer and Hedden, and the Mudbugs led 3-0. Then Jack Bayless at 19:50 of the second put New Mexico on the board as he rifled home his fifth from Larson and Hansen, and it was a 3-1 contest after two. Then in the third, Dawson Sharino right in front on the power play again. Slapped in his seventh of the year in front. Procopio and Dorfman did the work. Another power play goal. Mudbugs were 2 for 3 on the man advantage this evening. Then Nicholas Javier went through the slot at 10:31, got the Ice Wolves closer. Hutchinson and Gomez got the assists, but that was the closest the New Mexico Ice Wolves would get. Final score 4-2. Nice night for Cole Hudson. Makes 25 saves unofficially to pick up his 14th win of the season. Final shots on goal 32-27 in favor of the Bugs. Join us tomorrow night, 6:50 with the Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show. 7-11 with the opening puck drop. And the Mudbugs will look for the sweep of the Ice Wolves. Join us then and get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Final score, it's the Mudbugs 4, the Ice Wolves 2. I'm Chet Yoder signing off from George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. Big thanks to all our supporters, viewers, listeners, and corporate partners for being tuned in tonight. We can't do it without you, and we hope you had a splendid night, and we hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Still tied between Lone Star and Odessa, by the way, at 2 in overtime, and Amarillo and Wichita Falls still tied at 2 in overtime as well. I'm Chet Yoder signing off and wishing everybody a good night and a better tomorrow as the final score once again, Shreveport 4, Wichita Falls 2. Have a good night and a better tomorrow once again, and as always, claws up.